always talking shit show.
Yo,
What's good? What's good?
it's your boy Talkin,
It's your boy Keem Sincere.
and you're back with another episode of the Always Talking Shit Show.
Man, so what's good with you, Dre?
Chilling. Same old. It's cool. Can't complain.
Just grinding it out, huh?
I guess is that what you call it?
Man of many traits. What's this, episode 53? In the books.
In session. On air.
All right. So, shout out to Zero. You know what I'm saying? In the background, killing it.
Right. This nigga all of a sudden want to
now he
get
wanna
mad
eat.
hungry. Like,
You know what
nigga
I mean?
ain't ate like that all fucking day.
Dre feeds his dog. I can contest to that, man. He's wilding.
This nigga doing no more.
But sending a special get well soon to my boy IP, man, Isaac Porter. You know what I'm saying? We heard about what happened. Glad you're okay, brother. And then lastly, man, you know, before we get
shout
started.
out to IP, nigga, get well.
Yeah, man, you know.
Shout out to Mama Rose, our number one supporter. She gonna lay claim to that already.
I don't know, it's out of her and Florida Matt, man.
Her and Matt, but
They've
you
been
know
battling out.
she Mama Rose, so we're gonna give it to her. Matt, we love you, my nigga, but
Right.
you know.
Hey, man, we're gonna get started earlier. We're gonna work on that, fam. I know you've been on us about it, but
It's like fucking Tucson where that boy at.
man, there's not a lot of stuff, but it's some interesting shit that's going on that I found, at least. Where you want to start, dog? You want to start?
Let's start with Space Jam.
Okay.
That's good. Let's start.
That's
with
a great.
something- Let's
Yeah.
start with some, something light. Let's start with something light. We was talking about it. All you niggas who don't like Space Jam,
Stop hating.
we feel like you're just being a hater.
For
Like,
real.
You're the same niggas who didn't like Coming to America too.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
It's
did
like
y'all
these great
expect?
expectations.
These movies that come out 20 and 30 fucking years later. Like, what? Like, what do you? I don't understand what you're expecting, because let's go back to Coming to America. You're expecting all the F word and all that shit, but what you don't realize is that movie was rated PG-13 back then. Ratings were different.
Ratings were mad different.
You know what I'm saying? It's way different rating system now. Like, F word twice is a raw rating. It wasn't like that back then.
That's a fact.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? But back to Space Jam. I don't know what you were expecting. Did you want Jordan in it that fucking bad? Because LeBron didn't do a bad job. LeBron didn't do a bad acting job. LeBron picked a great cast. He picked fucking Don Cheadle and Sarah Silverman as like co-stars. And then you're talking about a majority black cast.
Man,
Let's look back to Space Jam.
Put some
Space
women
Jam
on.
wasn't a majority black cast. His
No.
co-star was Bill Murray. And
Right.
shout out to Bill Murray. You're a
Right.
legend. I fuck with
Right.
you all day.
Yeah, no,
Fuck with
but see,
Bill
that's
Murray,
the difference.
period.
LeBron owned the script.
Right.
LeBron executive produced this movie.
Yeah, they put Jordan in it because he was Jordan. Jordan
They
didn't own
hired
that.
Jordan to play a part, and because of Jordan's iconic and it was the first of his kind, you know, they're and it's nostalgic.
And it's
Because-
like, okay, so let's hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but let's think
Go
about
ahead.
all the people who want to like. You can't continue that story. Think about Jordan's story. Jordan's story was about him being retired from basketball, playing baseball, something that was relevant to his life. LeBron's story started as a kid who did not know his father, who grinded hard to be a fucking pro athlete like he did in real life. So
and great father.
and a great father. So what more do you want other than a great black movie with a fucking great black father in it?
That's
Let's
not
talk
that's
about
not ignorant
that.
though. Hold on, that's not ignorant.
Not ignorant at all, but let's talk about the great black father aspect of it.
Well,
Yeah, the mom was there, but they
let's
shined.
unpack some of the things you said. So, like, first off, let's go with the fact that the two stories are. When
They're
you do a
relevant
sequel,
to the character.
Hold on. When you do a sequel, that's what I'm saying. When you do a sequel or something like that, and you're looking at the first Space Jam, and like you pointed out, it was relative to his life.
Right, to what he had.
Everybody
going on
wanted
at the
MJ
time.
back in the league. You know what I mean? He had retired. So, okay, that makes sense. Let's make this movie. It all fits. Fast forward to LeBron James. LeBron James has 2 sons that are standout basketball players that have, huge followings and things like that. One of them is a little more aloof and silly and doesn't take himself that serious. So a lot of people are even speculating that the son's character is kind of loosely based on LeBron's youngest son,
Right.
who has a lot of other talents. Like, he be doing dance challenges, and you could just tell this cat could be like a comedian or actor if he wanted to or something like that. He don't have to play basketball, but he can hoop.
Right, exactly.
He can hoop, though, and, he's a kid. He deserves to live his life. Versus the other son who's like, write it down, that dude's going to be in the league soon. Like, he's that guy. There is some conjecture there. And then, like you said, man, LeBron didn't just go and try to make the movie that Michael Jordan did.
He wasn't supposed
He didn't go
to.
pretend that he was retired. You know what I mean? And that they're trying to come, or he was just doing something else.
Right.
It was the off season or something. Like, he made a movie that's why I said Space Jam: New Legacy.
He made a movie.
Young kids love this movie.
I'm just gonna say, on top of all, we don't get to see the Looney Tunes a lot because that is cartoon violence on a level that we're not even allowed to really have on regular scheduled television. That's for fucking adults.
It was nostalgic as a grown ass man seeing those characters.
Think about this. Nowadays, Looney Tunes is Adult Swim.
Right. But think about this too. Seeing those characters with like new technology.
Right.
Like Bugs Bunny looked dope in this movie.
Hey, the way that they turned them 3D, them niggas was hot. Them niggas was like, you did with the nigga?
Right.
Turn us back.
Right. Like, what's going on?
This is not us,
Hey,
bro.
man, that shit is funny.
But let's talk about the overall thing. The thing that you guys should love this movie for is the portrayal of a great black father. Period. The mom was there, but they highlighted the great black dad. Period. And you niggas should just champion that. That this nigga didn't buy a script, over urbanize it, which we would call ratchet and all that shit.
Man. Right, that's what
he
I
made a
about
good
it, man.
fucking wholesome ass movie with the Looney Tunes.
I got a 2-year-old little nephew at the house, man. And I'm telling you, dog, when that shit came on, at first he got his little set cartoons like any other two. So he's crying out for his cartoon. Like,
Right.
Put my shit on. But when it came, like, and it started, getting
He started going down and shit.
Dog, he's standing up on the couch like, oh, did you see that? Like, he ain't never seen Bugs Bunny. Right. That was his first time ever seeing Bugs Bunny, fam. And he loved it. Like, I seen him. Man, if y'all don't leave that damn movie alone. The problem is, it's grown-ups that's critiquing it like this. And
I'm
gonna
keep it a buck. If you sit there and tell me that shit didn't make you laugh at all as an adult, you're a fucking lying ass nigga, bro.
That's just funny. When they got in a little rap battle and shit, I like that he put the culture in it, man. Like, that was dope to me.
Put the culture all through
that was dope to me,
bro.
man.
Like,
y'all tripping, man.
They championed African American
family life.
Let me say this. African Americanism.
Right.
And championed the fuck out of it.
Without disrespecting us, dog.
At all.
It wasn't no ratchet shit.
Nobody looked bad.
It wasn't like try hard jokes.
Think about the other thing they could have did. They could have made LeBron a single father. Right. And shitted on the black woman. They didn't do that. They could have took that route. And they could have overplayed the fact that he came from a single mother. Right.
Like, LeBron was extremely balanced. Like, it just, the whole thing. I think LeBron never claimed to be Denzel. If you expecting LeBron to be Denzel in a movie, you're the idiot.
Well, here's the thing. You're talking about a Looney Tunes movie. Look at any Looney Tunes movie that had a live action cast. It's goofy.
And it's not,
Like, look at the one with Brandon.
And nobody's going to tell me that Michael Jordan was just a better actor.
Look at the one with Brandon Fraser. Yeah. Right? Brandon Fraser is a great fucking actor. What? Nigga, you're talking about the Mummy and all that shit. But in that movie, he's goofy because you have to be. You can't put Denzel in a Looney Tunes movie. You couldn't.
He can have a cameo. That's about it.
That's it. You can't put him as a man. He's too great of an actor. He
can't be that aloof as an actor. He can't be like.
Okay, let's say this too. When has Denzel ever been in any type of comedic role? Never. You don't call him for that.
No, and the thing is,
Will Smith could do it.
But hold on. But I'll say this about Denzel because me and my sister had this conversation before. he's still funny.
No, I'm not saying he couldn't do it.
No. I'm not even saying that he can do it.
Right.
I'm just saying that like some people, their comedy doesn't come from a comedic script. They play a role so well
He's just funny
that
naturally.
it's funny because
That
like,
person
oh, that's
would be
real.
funny right
Right,
there,
that's some
right?
real
That's
shit.
how he would be
That's how your
funny.
uncle would be, or that's how like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
But
it's
I'm
a
just
different
saying,
type of thing.
I'm just saying, Will could do it. Will could have did Space Jam because
I mean, he did the genie.
because
he played the genie.
because of how he's a comedian as well as a serious
Right.
actor.
Yeah. He's
Terrence Howard couldn't do it
nah.
because Terrence Howard doesn't have that. Terrence
It
Howard
would come
has
off awkward.
Right, he has.
That's
a
why
comedic,
Don Cheadle did a good job. Because I'm like, bro, like
He
Don
can do
Cheadle like
both.
killed
Don
this.
Cheadle has done kid movies.
Don Cheadle killed that,
Right.
dog. Like I ain't gonna lie, like
Algie Rhythm. Look
He's-
at the name of him. Algie Rhythm, my nigga. Come on,
fam.
bro.
Come on,
You
man.
said
like,
for name with rhythm,
dog,
you
that
ain't. You
shit-
said well, before you said
Y'all
something
better
about
stop
the
playing
name
with that,
rhythm in
man,
your
like-
name, you ain't got none or something.
fam, and I knew it because I'm watching the movie and I'm like, man. First off, I heard a whole cast on ESPN and FS1 pretty much like give critique of the movie and then say that they're gonna watch it tonight. So I was just like, okay, so y'all haven't seen the movie.
The fact that they put in motherfucking what's his name? The sportscaster dude.
Oh, you talking about damn, from inside the NBA.
nigga, come on, we watch this nigga all
Kenny,
the time.
not Kenny, for Ernie.
Ernie,
Yeah.
yeah. So you had Ernie
Yeah.
and Lil Rel and stuff.
That shit's funny, man.
That shit was funny. Like
It was,
you
dog.
niggas is really like I feel like you're being a lot of you
And
just being.
cats were criticizing the fact that they put all those characters in it. But I'm just like,
It's
I'm
it's Warner
looking at
Brothers.
it. I'm looking at it from
It
an
was the
aspect.
Warner
Yeah, get your
Brothers
shit off.
serververse.
Get your shit off. It's the wrong. Yeah, exactly. Like you're in the computer. Like you're in there. Like
You're
You know
in the
what I'm saying?
multiverse of theirs, like how you would be in fucking Marvel.
right. You saw all of them there. Why wouldn't you see them all? Like, and they had Rick and Morty pull up.
Yeah.
The game was
They
cracking.
killing it, bro.
The court was clean. You know what I mean? I was like, fam, what did y'all want the movie to be? So those are people that's just mad that it was a new movie being made. That's what they're mad at. You know that if I don't care, I there's nothing that no one could tell me. I don't believe that LeBron James made this movie and didn't reach out to the Jordan camp to see if he wanted to do a cameo.
Right. There's no way.
Michael Jordan ain't fucking with LeBron. He's never been a person that's really truly supported LeBron. He didn't really support Kobe until later in Kobe's career, and Kobe was just determined to have his, you know what I'm saying, have a relationship with Jordan.
Hold on.
And Kobe was closer.
Why wasn't Shaq in the movie? Why wasn't Chuck in the movie? Why wasn't Kenny in the movie? I feel like maybe they're on the same, like, we're on LeBron team because Chuck was in the original.
Right.
Why wouldn't they be
Those are all Jordan guys, though.
right?
You know what I mean? They probably all was like, nah.
Because really, who did they have? They had no older players in the game, in the movie. And you can't think that LeBron ain't going to play homage to no older players in the movie.
Hey, man.
We know LeBron, nigga. He ain't that type. He's not egotistical like
It's
that.
players that probably turned it down because I remember they was reporting that. Skip was hating on. He's having a hard time finding guys to do his movie. I know they all regretting it.
Hell yeah.
Number one movie in the
Stupid
country.
reason not to.
Look, let's talk about this. The Black Widow movie. I mean, the Marvel movie that just came out with
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Hard as shit, right? It knocked that off the number one spot. I'm trying to tell people, LeBron got the number one movie with streaming, where we watched it for free on HBO Max. So it's skewed numbers, and he got like people are always gonna fall off like crazy next week.
not
I don't
fly.
think it is. I don't think it is. I think LeBron is on to something, and this movie's gonna do a lot better than people thought and wanted to do. And they're gonna be mad as hell when them niggas get some kind of award for it, because it's right now the number one kids movie out. Like, it's killing everything for kids. And LeBron did a good job of staying in like a, you know, like this is kid time. I'm not trying to
stayed in the middle.
right, but I'm not trying to entertain adults. That's where he wasn't aiming for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't a movie that's disguised as for kids but really for adults.
Right.
Like, this shit was for kids. And since I was watching it with a 2-year-old, watching his reaction, you can't tell me shit. This cat woke up before, my little nephew woke up before going to school. Like, he was like 6 in the morning and watched that shit. And like, he was on the couch dancing, jumping, and all type of shit. Like, man, this movie is okay. So I got to watch it a few times already, and it's
Man, they mad because that motherfucker Bugs hit him with the in and out step back Jimmy.
Dog.
Nigga, that's what they was mad
when
about.
Bugs hit him with the in and out. No, he said crossover,
In and out,
in and out,
step back,
three,
three.
and then just boy. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, involved. We need some like lighthearted shit in society. The kids been cooped up in the house, not ever go to school, not ever play with their friends. Some kids ain't. Some kids are crossing over from that fraternal bond from elementary to junior high in a pandemic year where they still don't know none of their damn classmates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For them to all have a movie and shit, it's a good. I already know what it is. When I was a kid and Space Jam came out, we was talking about that shit by the locker.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what them kids is about to be doing because they fuck with Bron. Bron is their guy. And he put AD in it. He put Klay Thompson in it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas, okay,
Female
let's keep it real.
basketball
Niggas
player.
act like if this wasn't still the video rental day and era, that movie wouldn't have been gone.
Been gone.
That you wouldn't have been flipping over
It'd have been
cases
gone.
like, oh, this shit.
It'd have been gone, bro. Like, oh,
gone,
damn, man, I
bro.
can't find it nowhere. Yeah, that was one of them times you had to go to like 3 spots.
Yep.
Or have them call and hold it. Old school shit. Hey, can you call over there and hold it for me?
So, yeah, so tell me, like, exactly. So I'm just
Stop
that shit
it.
don't make no sense. Like, y'all niggas is wild.
Stop it, man.
Great
And
movie.
they're not good at like
I give it 5 stars out of 5.
they're not good at the numbers game no more because you can't account for me and you. Like and every time I watch it, it's a stream.
Right, exactly.
So how many? I mean, I didn't. Already, that movie's already played full time, like full all the way through at my house at least 3 to 4 times. I can only imagine kids that's a little older than my nephew that's actually hooping.
Still, yeah, niggas is watching the fuck. How many AAUs gonna be watching that to the tourney every fucking weekend, bro?
Come on.
Hey, put on Space Jam, coach.
The new one.
Yeah, the new one.
That's how it's gonna be, fam. Like, I had a high school coach that used to make us watch Hoosiers.
I fucking hated that
Fam.
movie. Gene Hackman and
Dog.
shit. I hated Hoosiers, bro.
Look,
That's
because you're a
one of the
black
wor-
boy, nigga.
That's one of the worst basketball movies to me.
Oh, but don't tell certain people.
Don't go to Indiana saying that.
Nigga, don't go to white America saying that. Because I'm like, Coach, man, let's
Hoosiers
watch
was
Above the Rim, man.
terrible.
Let's watch
Sunset
Blue Chips
Park,
or something,
Blue
nigga.
Chips,
Like, it's a
bro.
lot of hoop movies. I'm like, man, no, this is a classic movie.
No,
I'm like,
it ain't.
No, it's not. Not at my house.
Coach Carter. Can we watch
Come
fucking
on,
Coach
fam.
Carter, bro? What the fuck?
What's going on?
Nah.
But
You're
it's
wildin'.
traditional. It's like, oh, they played the right way, and they beat those black kids from the inner city with all that athletic talent.
Why are you showing this to black kids from the inner city with hella
And that's
athletic
supposed to gas
talent?
me up to go hoop? Like, nigga, I don't even play like
You know
this.
what? It does gas me. I'm about to go shit on every fucking white boy that's on this court right now over this fucking movie you keep making me
the
watch.
funny thing is, like, even my white teammates, like, we were young. We was watching AI highlights, nigga.
Yeah, them niggas is like, this shit
Like,
is bogus, coach. Fuck is
How
this?
we gonna go from watching AI highlights to getting on the bus
Hoosiers.
to watching Hoosiers? Niggas is sleeping shit. Nigga, like, man, I don't want to watch this dry ass shit.
Hoosiers is boring, nigga. What is exciting
It's
about
a dry
that?
ass movie,
You could show me Glory Road. Get us hype with that.
man.
The first black fucking national champion basketball team.
Fam, it ain't even about black and white. I'm just saying, nigga, Blue Chips ain't just a black movie.
Yeah, it's not. You right.
I love nigga. Blue Chips is a
This
classic.
great movie. Nick Nolte,
It's a fucking
nigga.
great movie.
Nick Nolte is.
He's the star of the movie. He's a white guy. I'm
Nick
just saying,
Nolte hard.
make it relative to this generation. Like, that's the main thing about coaching. Ty Lue isn't just so much better at X
Do you
and
know what's
O's
crazy?
than all these other coaches. He relates to the players.
I bet they don't watch Hoosier no more right now. That old ass VHS movie. That shit.
I mean, I guarantee you, if you play basketball in Washoe County, you do.
In Indiana, you definitely.
They figuring out a way to do. And probably like rural Indiana. The motherfuckers in Indianapolis, like
you don't think at Hoosiers, the Indiana college?
no. One of my
They
dear
watch
friends,
that?
one of my dear friends went to Indiana IU.
He probably hates
Nah,
that.
they not
movie.
watching that shit. Like,
He probably hates that.
it's just one of those small town like staples. It's like the above the rim for like small white America. You know what I'm saying?
But if I think about it, that's really white America's only basketball movie.
Let's think.
Blue Chips was more urban. Glory Road was based on black. Coach Carter was based on inner city. Sunset was it? Sunset Park was straight New York.
That's hood.
Nigga, we talking about above
Same
the
thing
rim.
with above the rim.
Talking about white man can't jump. What we talking about? Even though
Damn.
it's about white man can't jump, it was in fucking
it
Venice
was
Beach
the
with
hood,
the niggas playing ball. It wasn't. He was
Yeah,
on
no,
the
that's
white
facts.
man hooping.
Right. So like, but is that more so like because it's stereotypical? And because think about it,
Nah, I think it is.
all
Because
those
there's
movies
more,
you named, they're white movies in the sense that white companies, white film directors, white people put them out.
I don't think
all
it's,
with
I
the
don't
except
think
of
it-
like two.
I don't think it's really exploitation. I think it's just you can't
No,
represent
I'm
basketball.
not saying
without
exploitation.
doing
I'm
that.
not going there.
exploitation.
I'm
Whatever.
just saying it's kind of like stereotypic in the fact that it is and it's counterproductive because being a former hooper,
He got game.
I know guys right that because they were black and you know they might have lived in a black area that we would get to national tournaments and shit like that and you'd be looking at them like, bro, guard him, what are you doing? And they would get their ass busted. Like most black hoopers from urban America have a story of where they went across the country somewhere and played against a team and was like, man, we about to beat their ass. Who are these dudes? Because these dudes, like, they play the right way, or maybe they're just a little bit more coached or more disciplined.
Right.
However you want to play, however you want to say it, play a game suitable for high school
Or
basketball.
you just really go in there and
And then
underestimate.
it's a
the
little
fuck
bit of
out
both.
them.
It's a perfect marriage.
And they just beat your
But
ass.
I'm not gonna like. I'm look, dog. I didn't play basketball with some white boys that will bust your
That
ass.
will cook you.
And dunk on
Straight
you,
cook you.
all that. So like, I've never been the one to like think that. But
Well, look at fucking
I
Nico
know.
Manning.
Hold on, but I'm
nigga.
saying, but I know
In high
that
schools are cool.
that it's literally like it's a thing. So it goes both ways. So there is like a stigma against white basketball players in America.
Right.
But that at the same time, like you just said, oh, look at Nico Manning. Nico Manning, in my opinion, that's why it don't translate all the way to the league.
Mm-hmm.
But it's other guys that might be better than Nico Manning.
Right.
But when you can like stand out sometimes, like as a former hooper, I can say this, that like when it comes to like the leap to the NBA, because it's capitalistic, they want high flyers
Right.
and stuff like that. That's probably the one like thing that I could think of in American society, nigga, where white American basketball players kind of do take a short. Like
Yeah.
my homeboy Eric Devendorf, nigga, is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right out of Detroit, will bust your ass, all American. But he don't play like J.J. Redick, and like the NBA kind of shunned
Right.
him for that.
Right, yeah.
Because like looked at him, they didn't believe him. Like this
'Cause
nigga,
right now-
even in the G
yeah.
League, nigga, he'd go for 25, 30, nigga, be cooking niggas, getting to the basket at will, and I'd be like, Eric, they're gonna have to pull you up, and it'd be like, he told me one time, Keem, that I'm a white boy nigga that in they minds hoop like a nigga.
Yeah.
They not fucking with me.
They ain't fucking with you.
Like it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? So
But now, they would be.
yeah, see, that's the thing. Nowadays,
Now
he
he
would have
would've
got it
stood
in
the
and
fuck
been able to
out
like
and
do
would-
his thing.
right.
They would have held that and like so. It's just a different time. It's because sometimes the people that make the decisions are stuck in their generational ways.
Yeah.
And they lap over to a new generation where they miss a lot of people.
Let's talk about basketball, too. If Phoenix don't pull their motherfucking head out their ass,
Sam,
fuck is we doing, bruh? How
That
you
shit
niggas
pissed
go up
me off.
2-0 and now you're down 3-2 and you lost at home? Now you got to go back to fucking Milwaukee
and I'm
win?
not gonna lie. They not giving y'all no calls out there, so you're gonna have to win the game, fam.
You got to whoop
Y'all got to
they
do what y'all
ass.
was doing. What I don't like about Phoenix, excuse me, and granted they are a young team, but I don't want to hear that shit. You in the finals,
Right.
my nigga. They'll get a 15-point lead and then just start coasting, nigga. You just see it, that young shit, nigga. Now they want to just do cute shit, nigga. Throw shit behind the back, shoot threes for no reason. I'm like, bro, if you get a 15-point lead like that in the finals, nigga, take some of that air out the ball.
I'm gonna be.
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
be upset.
Get a
Like,
good shot
if
every
you
time,
Niggas,
like-
after being able to, I understand that the Lakers were down bad, but being able to knock LA off, knock
Fam,
Denver off,
That's their
knock
opportunity.
the
They
Clippers
gonna
off.
miss their opportunity,
Come
dog.
on,
Like,
bro.
and I love CP3, but I'm like, bro, the one critique I got about him is that sometimes when you're an all-world player and you got all the accolades, the only thing he's missing is a championship.
Right.
I need him to kind of get a little more hungry.
he gonna-
and the fact that this is where you're seeing the game change.
Right.
The era of CP3 which is, nigga, the mold of the type of point guard I was trying to be. Like, nigga, you're not – that era is kind of gone unless you're gifted physically in other ways.
Right.
Because CP don't get the ball and go no more.
No.
He gets the ball and slows it down and pounds the ball and wants to run the off. And I'm like,
that's
bro.
That's a young team.
And when you got a young team and you take the air out the ball and now you eating some of the shot clock and now you get the ball to DeAndre Ayton, he feels that pressure.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I got to hurry up and get a shot. And sometimes they rushing it. You get like one of these young boys coming off the screen and you can tell they rushed it. Mm-hmm. You was making that shot all game. You rushing it now because CP, you can play and do things within 12 seconds, 8 seconds of the shot clock and get your shot off at all times. So I'm like, if you're going to slow the ball down like that, you got to go for yours. Yeah. But, like, if you're not going to score, nigga, give the ball up. Because when Campaign come in the game, they be clicking a little more because, nigga, they just out there not thinking. They reacting. They going. I'm like, bro, don't let Milwaukee, nigga, beat you niggas in the finals, man. Don't do that.
I'll be so upset.
And
no disrespect to
Milwaukee. It ain't no disrespect to Milwaukee, but I ain't gonna lie, fam. Like, Giannis is mad overrated in a lot of ways, and like,
and I'm just like they would have beat a healthy Brooklyn team.
I mean, they might not have. They might not have.
Because I feel like Phoenix had a better chance against a healthy Lakers team than Milwaukee had against a healthy Brooklyn team.
I don't think so. And the only reason why is because of James Harden and Kyrie Irving. I don't really, nigga. Kyrie Irving has never been good in the playoffs, nigga, except for when he was with LeBron.
Right.
And there was times when he was with LeBron where you could be like, nigga, where was Kyrie Irving? Because LeBron's getting all the flack when they lose, but LeBron's putting up all world numbers. It was times when Kyrie Irving didn't show up.
Nigga Kyrie got mad when they won the championship, like, oh, that nigga didn't do it by himself. But he also takes the nigga, you don't ever take the flack off his back when he's over there.
Right, because nigga, like, and the thing is, where was he at when you up and left, nigga, and held him high? Right back in the finals, nigga. Yeah. He was right back in the finals, fam. And you could have helped him.
You could have had your second chip.
You could have competed for one. You could have made it a lot harder.
Right, yeah. You could have. You had the chance to go back to back. Let's say that.
And you bailed out, and then went and failed in Boston. That's a fact.
And now you're failing.
Kyrie's a highlight, so niggas give him a pass because he's a highlight. Aesthetically, it's dope to watch that nigga play. Right. I watch the nigga play because he gonna put niggas on their ass. I get it. His layup package is crazy. I get it. But in terms of, like, winning, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I remember when Kyrie was a highlight nigga in Cleveland getting a first-round pick every year. And then LeBron came, and this nigga was like, oh, this is my team too. Okay, LeBron was like, yeah, I ain't trying to step on your toes. Right. I'm going to show you how to do it. Y'all went to the finals, won a chip, and then you left, nigga, went to the finals. Boy, you ain't been to the, like, what? You ain't been back nowhere near to, like, what, the second round since? Like, niggas be talking about LeBron had a super team in Cleveland. Nigga,
no,
who?
They did almost. The year that he went over there.
To Boston?
Yeah, because remember.
He got hurt.
Oh, was he hurt? Yeah, because they were doing it without him.
He got hurt, and then the young boys went to the Eastern Conference Finals without him.
And lost to LeBron.
And then he came back, nigga, and they lost in the second round.
And actually, they lost to LeBron when he went on that little freak mode he be doing out of nowhere. Nigga, beat their ass in the last game.
He came back. They went to the second round and lost. He left the team, right? Mm. Nigga, they went right back to, like, them in the conference finals.
Let's be real. You motherfuckers that are LeBron haters, LeBron's the only nigga that has that on switch like Jordan did, nigga. That in the fourth quarter somehow pull out 29 points and just beat your ass for fucking, how, was 12 minutes in the quarter?
Yep.
For 12 minutes, like he did Detroit when he went to his first chip. Whooped our ass in that fourth quarter. Just a switch he had in him that day, like, nah, nigga, I'm going to the chip. Nigga, fuck you.
I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of you old heads.
And I remember wanting to kick a hole in my TV.
Just a team full of Hall of Famers?
Yeah. I wanted to kick a hole in my TV watching
just the best defensive team of the generation. I'm going to score 25 straight on you niggas.
Just beat your ass real quick. He's like, you know what?
I'm going to score 25 straight on you niggas. And that's the thing. The only knock on LeBron's game, to me, is that he's like Peyton Manning was. He's so talented that sometimes, nigga, he's thinking too much. And he does sometimes the right shit too much.
Back to that. To when LeBron whooped your Celtics team in that Game 7 in that fourth quarter and was just out there dogging you niggas. Won it on a 3-point at the end, nigga. Dogged you niggas.
I don't like front runners. And you see how cocky them niggas was like early in the season and shit. Like, oh, we gonna do this and like, oh that Kyrie nigga, oh that's y'all best free throw shooter. Niggas making all those comments. And then fam, like, when the going got tough, y'all niggas buckled. And physicality is a part of that. Like, injuries is a part of the game. Nigga, AD was hurt. I mean, I know LeBron is at the finals last other night thinking like, damn, if AD didn't get hurt, if me and AD didn't get hurt, nigga, I would have my fucking 5th ring, nigga, this year.
Yeah, because he's looking at Milwaukee.
He's looking at Milwaukee, and
like,
quite honestly, bro, he's looking at motherfucking Brooklyn
Phoenix.
too.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn.
Nigga, I do not think for one second Anthony Davis and LeBron James, nigga, was worried about Brooklyn. Because nigga, LeBron James knows one thing, nigga. Oh, AD, nigga, what? James Harden, I just seen you, nigga, when you supposedly had a stacked team and was ready to make a championship push, nigga.
And you did.
Like, you ain't doing shit with LeBron on the court. If he needs to shut you down, nigga, he'll just guard James Harden.
Right.
And then nigga Kyrie Irving, I'm just like, bro, he wants it too bad. He want to be the dude. He's too in his head about LeBron. So it's just like Dennis Schroeder gives nigga Kyrie Irving fits. That's why they got into it, and he got all offended because he said the N-word to him.
Beverly too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm just talking about on the Lakers squad.
Oh yeah.
So then I was looking at AD. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck on the Nets was gonna guard AD?
Nobody.
And look,
Collins
Collins
was gonna try.
And the thing is about Kevin Durant and LeBron is, I'm like, bro, the only time that Kevin Durant has had one up to LeBron is when that nigga went to a stacked ass Golden State team.
Right, where he had
like,
two other killers.
A team that LeBron was already rivals with and going back to finals against. He just went and jumped on that on their side. And then of course they dominated, Cleveland in the finals. Okay, that's fine. But when you go look at LeBron and KD, when LeBron was the lead dude and KD was the lead dude in OKC, dog, the record is laughable. Right. LeBron has dominated that nigga. That's why he came out and made that press conference like, man, I'm tired of being number 2.
Yeah.
He was talking about Bron.
But nigga, how you gonna be number 1 not winning no championships? You got 1.
Well, you seen it.
Two.
Look, this is all I'm saying, and that's what Scottie Pippen was saying when they was getting on him about it. Scottie Pippen is looking at LeBron's game, and he's looking at KD's game, and he's looking at it like, okay. You want to be like Mike. You want to be the guy that scores the most, and that's important to you. And I don't care if you act like it's not. It is, right? However, LeBron naturally is going to be the guy that scores the most on his team, but he's going to have 8 to 10 assists, 8 to 10 rebounds.
Right.
Write it down. He's going to shoot 50% or more from the field. And if he's shooting bad from the 3-point line, he's not taking shots. He's not shooting threes that day.
Right.
But nigga, on any given year, nigga, he shot his highest career average is 40. He shot 40% from the 3-point line one year in Miami. He hovers around 36. That's a decent to good 3-point shooter in today's league.
Right.
Nigga, Larry Bird shot about that same percentage. Nigga, was considered an all-world shooter.
Right.
Like, so the game is evolved.
Imagine who Larry Bird would be.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
The game is evolved.
My God.
I mean, yeah, if you took his game and elevated it to today's game, but nigga, go look at.
No. I'm talking about even make him Klay Thompson now. He was a catch and shooter from the corner.
No, but the thing is, dog, I don't know, bro, because shooting wise, Klay Thompson and them are so much better than Larry Bird. That's the thing.
Okay, Ray Allen now. Because Ray Allen was the transition into this. Ray Allen now?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ray Allen would eat because even in his prime, when he used to handle the ball more and drive, he was still a lethal shooter.
Yeah.
And this would have just freed him up to play like he'd have been like a 6'5", 6'6" Steph.
He wouldn't have been driving like that no more. He'd have been smacking threes all the time, off the dribble.
Yeah, it'd have been killing. Yeah. Ray Allen would have been different, nigga. That's true.
He'd still
he'd have been like a bigger Bradley Beal, nigga, like with a better 3-point shot.
Just wetter shot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts, nigga.
It'd be nasty.
Think
about AI now.
Well, the thing is, AI always had a coach kind of holding them back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good players like that. That's like
Stephon.
No, I ain't even gonna lie.
Marbury,
AI would be killing, but Stephon Marbury might be looked at completely different if he got to play with like a Steph Curry coach in today's league. Like, cause nigga, remember Marbury was shooting from deep like that, nigga, and like
layup, dunk, like he had the package.
Marbury was like that. You could tell he kind of like him and Steve Francis, certain players like that. They kind of had to tone their game down.
Look at Stevie Francis. What would
play
Stevie
in the
Francis
league.
would be now, bro?
It'd be nasty, bro. It'd be nasty, like.
Ray for Austin.
He'd have to be a better shooter. Both of those dudes would have to be better shooters.
Look at Ray for Austin.
But they would have to be better shooters.
But look at where his handling would be accepted now.
Yeah, I get it in that aspect. Yeah. They would look at him as an anomaly, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're right.
Worried about getting called for travels and double dribbles. Nigga would be nasty on the handle, nigga.
Yeah.
Jason Williams now. White
chocolate would have been nasty,
now.
Dog. Yeah.
Nigga, come on.
Because that's another dude that, like, played kind of like Steph in a lot of ways.
Too ahead
but
of
was
his
shackled.
time. Yeah, too ahead
Coaches
of his
wouldn't let
time.
him just do, like, he only had, like, 3 times down the court to do some wild shit, and they'll pull him out.
Because tell me.
When he was young.
You put white chocolate in
On the Warrior?
CP3's time, in CP3's place right now, what he be doing?
Oh, no.
Prime time. You're talking about a nigga who could see the court like a soccer player, like Steve Nash saw the court.
Yeah, they would be running and gunning. See, the thing is,
there would be no slowdown. It'd be a nigga who's kicking into the 3, kicking into the nigga. It would be just.
Yeah, but that's probably why they would end up losing. To play in the playoffs, nigga, you need a point guard. What CP needs to do, and he's gonna do it. Hold on, hear me out. Hold on. What he's gonna do? Not by today's standards, he couldn't.
Yeah.
And so what happened? What CP will do is he's gonna look at this film, and he's gonna be like, okay, I need to pick up the pace. It's just, like, it's not gonna ever be his habit. He naturally is going to do that. So sometimes, nigga, like, it's going to be D Booker and the coach and them like, hey, pick it up.
Pick it up, nigga.
If I need to rest you a little bit more in the first half, I will. But you have to play with pace. And they going to have to start, nigga, like, I'm just saying, I need 30 from CP.
Right.
CP, I need 30 from here on out.
Or 15 assists, 20 points.
I need 30 from here on out. And if you're going to play a team collective game where everybody's involved and that's how y'all win, play that nigga all the way through.
Right.
These niggas get up in the third quarter, and then when the Bucks make a push and they get tight, now Mikal Bridges ain't shooting the ball. This nigga, I seen Jay Crowder the other day, nigga, finally get out of his shooting slump. This nigga was like 5 for 5 from the 3-point line. I'm like, nigga, how come you didn't shoot 8 of them?
Right, yeah, why you only got 5? What the fuck?
Why you ain't shoot 10 of them then? Because you're getting open looks all game. Because they don't respect you as a shooter, and you got it going tonight. You're supposed to punish them. Mm-hmm. The law averages have went into your favor.
2 more threes, they would have won the last game.
The law and the averages have went into your favor. Now, I'm not the one to ever get on here and be like, yo, I don't care. I've never been the one to be like, oh, that they cheated. The refs cheated. They was cheating. Fam. Even Monty Williams, the coach, had got at the league about it. Like, nigga, you can't. If you're going to let niggas play physical, it got to go both ways.
Right.
Bro, too many times.
They keep letting this nigga Giannis
they
put
let
his
Giannis
shoulder
play
in the
like
nigga.
Shaq in his prime.
Yeah, nigga just,
and then on the other end, fam, it's like
Ayton can't get
you
nothing.
can't touch nobody. Like, nigga, or nigga, like, there's like that last play on Booker to basically win the game. That swung the game. If Booker scores, which, nigga, based on the way the game was going, it looked like he probably was going to score.
Yeah.
If Booker scores, they're up 1, nigga, with seconds left. Dog, that's got to be a jump ball or a fucking foul, nigga, in the finals, dog, with under fucking 15, 20 seconds left. What are we doing? Nigga, this ain't schoolyard, play yard ball.
This ain't high school basketball.
The way these niggas was calling the game all throughout the game, now that's not a fucking foul?
Right.
Or a jump ball. Like, you got to call something. They just buried, like, oh, whatever, nigga. Sling this nigga to the floor, nigga, and fuck it, nigga. Giannis did what he was supposed to do, nigga. Shit, I'm a 7-footer with bounce that can run fast. Nigga, I'm beating the clock. Nigga, throw that shit up. I'm about to dunk it.
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Now, if, Chris Paul got a reputation of being slightly dirty. That's proof that Chris Paul ain't dirty. He's just a hard-nosed competitor. Because a dirty nigga that was upset off that shit, which Chris Paul was, nigga, Giannis could have been out these next 3 games.
Yeah, could have got clipped.
Because the only reason why that nigga, because Chris Paul probably should have made them niggas call something like, I'm either going to run up under you and clip you, nigga, and they going to have to call a foul or offensive, nigga, something. Because you're not a good free throw shooter. Get your ass up off the ground and make these free throws for game, nigga.
Yeah.
Or we going to overtime.
Yeah, refs are terrible, bro.
I just don't like when they insert themselves in a game like that. And just like the last game when they was in Milwaukee, the motherfuckers, like the free throw disparity was crazy.
Right.
And
They
I don't,
always keep saying this is his son's first trip to the line. It's
Right.
the second quarter.
Right,
like,
bro.
what the fuck?
And I don't like when games go like that. I turn the TV off afterwards or something, and I don't listen to commentary like I normally do because you don't got nobody on ESPN, FS1, ABC that's about to let their nuts hang and say, "Yo,
Them
it looked
refs
like they
are
wanted
trash.
Giannis to get a championship right now, bro." They was calling some bullshit.
Yeah.
They're gonna ignore that and talk about how great the other team was.
Giannis don't even deserve a championship to me, dog.
I mean, if you get one, you deserve it, but I just kind of personally want CP3 and Devin Booker and them to get, and Coach Monty Williams to get, because what they
Booker's
overcame.
a better player than Giannis.
I do too.
Giannis is so one-dimensional, nigga.
Right, but the NBA is so invested in them because, nigga, when was Greece don't pay attention to the NBA like they do now.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
It's another market now.
Devin Booker, where from Detroit by way of Mississippi? You just another nigga that can hoop to them. Oh, big whoop! This black guy can play basketball good.
Yep.
So it's capitalism. It's marketing. Like a lot of EuroLeague players are probably in the league in place of American-born
Yeah,
players.
look at the two
That's
other
probably better.
Antetokounmpo brothers. They're not good.
But everybody got a problem with Jello.
Right. Who good?
But still,
Who's better than both them niggas?
I know, but still, nobody knows that, fam. Apparently, a lot of people don't know that, and so you see how they make it seem like, oh, you want your brother, you want to get in the league because of your brothers. Meanwhile,
No, he's good.
Meanwhile,
like,
you have Goran Dragić's brother sucked, nigga, and was in the league for hella long because of him.
the only brothers
Like,
that are good right now are the Holidays, bro.
in the league.
Yeah.
Well, shit, nigga, the Ball brothers.
Well,
Ball
yeah,
brothers
the
is
Ball
good.
brothers. Yeah. The Ball brothers are good too. Yeah.
It's funny that they all from Southern California.
Yeah.
Something about niggas Southern California that breeds brothers that hoop, I guess.
It's basketball or football really out there.
Yeah, that's funny, man. But I don't know. It's interesting to see, man. I'm looking forward to the game, man. I think it's going to be a good one. I got Phoenix taking the game 6, and then forcing the game 7 back at the
Phoenix
house.
and 7, man.
Yeah, it's going to have to be.
Phoenix.
It's going to have to be. They tricked off a valuable time. They could have.
They tricked off a Phoenix in 4,
Man.
Phoenix in 5, Phoenix in 6, nigga.
They could have did their thing, man. I hope Chris Paul ain't looking back like damn. Cause
He gonna be fucking Dan Marino, nigga.
if what they saying is true, and Dame end up on the Lakers, all you niggas kiss that NBA title shit goodbye.
in the East at least.
Nah, nigga. Period. Cause nigga, the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm from Brooklyn. I would love to see the Brooklyn Nets win the championship. KD do not want to see LeBron if he got a equally yoked team, nigga, with Anthony Davis healthy and a Damian Lillard and a hungry Damian Lillard.
I hope Damian Lillard goes to New York
Why would you wish that on him?
because I feel like New York has a decent team and they can
New
do
York
something
who?
with him. The Knicks.
Fuck out of here, man.
Weren't they like number 2 for a good chunk last
Fuck
year?
out of here, man. The Knicks is getting overhyped and over-celebrated, fam, because they're back in the playoffs. And that's the thing about New York.
Yeah, they do.
The Epic Center, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca of basketball, the city, the Apple. I know about it, fam. I'm telling you. And as a native New Yorker, we don't want to hear that shit. You niggas get to a championship and win one, God damn it, because, nigga, there's no reason.
Y'all got one championship?
No, it's 2.
2.
But still, it don't matter, nigga.
Back
It was
in
50
the
years
Walt
ago.
Frazier days.
But, nigga, best gym, sell out.
Yeah.
How does get like
Madison Square Garden will be the gym that never gets torn down.
Mm-mm.
It's a venue that'll always be there.
It's more than a gym. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the epicenter.
Just history in that motherfucker.
If you sing, you want to be able to sing at Madison Square.
Yeah, if you rap, selling out Madison Square Garden is one of the biggest things in history because only 2 rappers have done
Right.
it.
So
Jay-Z and who else was it?
I'm not even sure. It might have been Eminem, but sometimes that shit don't count.
Niggas don't do that shit. Like Madison Square Garden means a lot to a lot of people. That's like you made it.
And
on
it's
so
like all the
many
things
levels.
that have already taken place there.
Yeah.
So it's just it's all that, right? But that's what happens because it's the media capital as well and all that shit. So what happens is, the Knicks are back, right? And then now everybody, New Yorkers are arrogant. So nigga, who don't want to come live in New York, nigga? Right? That's how New Yorkers feel. And if you don't want to live in New York, nigga, you're a weirdo. That's how New Yorkers feel. So all these big name people supposed to come. And don't get me wrong, if you can be the star that's on the Knicks when the Knicks get to like the conference championship or the finals, You're just gonna eat well for the rest of your life. Yeah, you're just gonna eat well for the rest of your life. Carmelo Anthony will never go broke because nigga, all he has to do is ever just be in New York and be Melo from the Knicks.
That's it. Yeah.
The last time they was in the conference finals, nigga, Melo was the star of the team. He'll have restaurants. People will be bringing him into venture capital ships, nigga, like just to do business with him. Like, oh, we got Melo on the team. Like they'll just have Melo around doing shit, making money. Like when he get old and weak, nigga, and can't do shit, hey, Melo, come call these games.
That's real too. Yeah.
Like he's gonna be straight. So that's the one thing about the Knicks. The lore of being a New York Knickerbocker in New York City is only like the same as being like maybe a famed Boston Celtic in Boston or a famed Laker in Los Angeles. Those are the only three cities that's like culpable in that way. Like, so I get it. But nigga, you gotta be like Kevin Durant in his prime. You gotta be like a LeBron in his prime, Melo in his prime. You gotta be somebody like that. And I'm not saying Dame ain't that dude. But I don't think that Dame will go there. And this is not Portland, fam. The New York Daily Post.
Get on, will roast you, nigga.
Soon as shit go left, oh, this cat want to be a rapper instead of fucking, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be in it. Like, nigga, you go to the strip club, nigga, and they find out you like this little Puerto Rican joint, and y'all kicked it, and you bought her a car. Don't miss no free throws in the playoffs, fam. Don't not go where they think you gonna go, because they gonna put all the hype on you. And New York will tear your ass down in a minute. Hey, man, fuck out of here, nigga. This nigga over at fucking, you know what I'm saying? Ace of Dime, he over at the goddamn strip club. That's why this nigga ain't out here doing what happened to Dame time. Man, nah, this lame time. Like, that's New York media, fam.
Man,
they
take
run
that
niggas.
take that shit back to Oakland,
Right,
nigga.
they'll build you up. They'll build you up
To
and
drop
like
you.
just to run.
Because look what they did to Porzingis.
Just to run you. Look what they do to everybody, fam.
They
If-
loved Porzingis.
My
for
nigga,
a
if you
minute,
don't
and
have
then it was like,
laser,
fuck him.
if you
bro.
don't have leather rhino skin, you can't play for the New York Knicks, dog. Like
you can't.
you damn near you can't.
Just
And so
that-
go look at the last time them teams was really good, and look at the type of players they had, fam. They had niggas that'll punch you.
John Stockton and they're not John Starks.
They had niggas that will fight you. I remember that play when Michael Jordan dunked on them
Allen
niggas.
Houston and
When Michael
shit.
Jordan dunked on them niggas and John Starks tried to fight the nigga, like Jordan didn't do nothing dirty or nothing. He
it
just crossed over and tried to dunk, nigga.
What's his name? Pippen.
No.
Dunked on Ewing.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about nigga Jordan crossed right to left on these niggas and banged in the garden, and the crowd went crazy. That nigga John Starks kind of like fell. And then John Starks got up and tried to fight this nigga. Just cause, like, nigga, you're not gonna do that shit on me, nigga. Like, fuck you, I'll fight your ass. That's the type of niggas
Hey,
the
John
Knicks
Starks
had.
did dunk on that nigga Jordan. So filthy.
But that's the type of niggas that the Knicks had, fam.
Right.
Like, even when Phil Jackson won championships with the Knicks, like, they was rough, nigga. He was like the Dennis Rodman of his era. Like, he'll elbow you, nigga, jump up, dunk, and kick you and shit. These niggas was rough. So you just gotta have there's certain, and Dame is tough enough to be a Knick. I mean, he's tough enough to deal with the New York media. He just don't deserve that shit. And I wouldn't wish that on Dame. Like, nah, Dame, you don't deserve that. Don't go there where they going to give you all these lofty expectations just so when because, nigga, once they get Dame, nigga, Dolan ain't spending no more money.
Yeah, that's it.
The fuck you mean?
Teams put together.
So now Dame and Randall's supposed to win the chip? That's why I'm saying don't go there.
Yeah,
because he's not going to do what he's not going to finish it.
Dame
He's going to hook you in.
And, what's his name?
Fam, he gonna mellow.
Cam Reddish. Not Cam Reddish.
He gonna mellow, and the young boy, I know you're talking about RJ Barrett. And the only way they would do something is if RJ Barrett just really grow into what everybody think he could,
And I don't think
which
he
is like
is.
a James. You know, the nigga's nice though. I watched him play in high school, bro, and he's nice. That dude, like
I'm
is
just
nice.
saying it's not translating to the NBA
He is
right
nice.
now.
No, it is. It is. Nigga, he's had a great rookie year and sophomore year, nigga. But like, trust me when I tell you, it's not gonna be like as easy as just. You know what I'm saying? Oh, get Dame now, nigga. Now they gone.
Motherfucking Zion won out.
What?
He won out of New Orleans.
Because New Orleans is ran by the Saints, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would Zion want to be there? Nigga, they got the same athletic training staff as the Saints, damn near. Like, nigga, like.
Two different sports. Nigga.
I know. That's why all the players be getting hurt, nigga. That's why niggas be getting hurt over there.
Yeah, because fucking Lonzo been getting hella hurt.
Lonzo's gone. Lonzo's gonna be gone. Lonzo might fuck around and be in Charlotte with his brothers. And that's gonna be cold. That'd be cold, man.
1, 2, and 3. Lonzo's gonna have to learn to take the back burner to young Melo. Melo's that guy.
Nigga, Lonzo's gonna play that at 1, nigga, and Melo's gonna move over to his natural position, nigga, to 2. And Jello gonna be out there, nigga, just spraying shit. That's how they play. And I mean, if they all three good enough to play in the league, shit, and they end up on the same roster, I mean, you'll be a fool to not put them all out there at once to see what happens, nigga. Like, I'm not saying they got to all three start together, like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, why not? And they already got 2 sets of brothers on the team. They got the twins, and who else was it? I think they had 2 other brothers on the team.
Oh yeah, they got Martin twins from Reno.
Which they all right.
No, Martin twins is cool.
They can hoop. I was gone, so I never really caught them playing in college.
It's time to get in the damn show. We ain't talking about.
I mean, we talked about whatever, you know. We ain't got much on here, nigga. We talked about everything. It all feeds, nigga. It all feeds. But let's get into this little, you know, some of the more cultural things, man. So, you gonna be mad. I'm going to this first, nigga, because I thought about you when this shit came up.
Why the fuck?
Because you get mad when I bring them up, man.
What do the Saints do now?
Nah, Duke.
Fucking stop talking about him, bro.
Now we got to. You know why?
What now?
Because it's proving me right. Niggas is proving me prophetic.
I don't care. Yeah,
Hear me out.
I said that you were right.
No, I'm not talking about you. Jim Jones, right? You remember what Jim Jones was on in regards to the situation? They was from the same set.
Right.
Treyway, right? You be on your other shit, so you ain't really peeping what's going on. Alpo was at Jim Jones' birthday party. They rolling dice.
The Alpo.
Nigga, the motherfucking Alpo.
Okay.
Alpo Martinez. Okay. Mano's there.
All the niggas who
All
talked
these
about
no
6ix9ine.
niggas, man.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, bro.
Dog.
Please don't tell me they went out like that, bud. You're talking like Mano too, nigga? Come on. What happened, bro? I don't want to hear about it now because now I'll be pissed. They didn't do nothing when they saw him, huh?
Nigga, he was the guest of honor. What do you mean when they saw him? Fam, it was a rumor that when Jay-Z and Dame Dash really did, like, break off ties, like they stopped, because even after they was doing a lot of business together, they were still fam.
Right.
Allegedly, Dame used some funds, and I'm saying allegedly because, you know, we are on our podcast, but, like, this is just a rumor that niggas heard. Like, they were saying that allegedly, like, and fuck the money part. Dame do like I guess like a welcome home for like Alpo. Now this is what I'll say. Those is Harlem boys. Jay's from Brooklyn. Now Mano, I don't know what you was doing in there, but maybe Mano, I'm gonna shoot Mano some bail, nigga. They ain't your party. You was just coming to show love to Jimmy, nigga, and Alpo was there. What you gonna do, nigga? Tell Alpo you ain't fucking with him because he's a rat,
right? So
you can be body number 69 or something, nigga, like number 70. How many bodies that nigga copped to the feds? Like 56 bodies.
Right.
Nobody's telling a nigga that the feds was like, yo, we know you shot and killed 56 people. Like, you know, you're not calling him a snitch because he was more gangster than any gangster rapper ever claimed to be, and most gangsters in the streets were. This nigga was a sociopathic nigga, head busser, right out of Uptown, right? You know what I'm saying? That would knock your shit off, nigga. A pretty boy that would fuck your bitch, nigga, and
Shoot,
nigga,
and
nigga, he was a hustler, nigga. He'll come take over your block.
Right.
He had the trifecta. Usually, nigga, it's 3 of those niggas all in the hood, nigga, in one click, nigga. Like he was all that in one. So this is my thing. I heard great stories about Rich Porter, and Mekhi Phifer made that nigga larger than life, nigga, when he played that nigga Ace. I mean, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, do I have like a part of me that's like, damn, that's an awkward feeling? Hey, man, the stories I used to hear, nigga, as a kid and growing up and paid in full, did a great Cameron, nigga, immortalize this nigga Alpo. Alpo's one of the most beloved characters in hip-hop. Right. And if you know hip-hop, Alpo was a part of the shit that made this shit pop. Right. Like, So Alpo's hands is all in hip hop, paid in full, all these type of things. Even the album, when you go look at some of these early Eric B and Rakims and them, they was fucking with Alpo. They was all looking up, showing love to Poe. A lot of niggas that got their record labels that started in, different little shits, nigga, came from loans and shit from Poe. And then he went and did what he did. Nigga, life took his turn, and he had to survive that. However, he survived that. But when I see him get out of the pen and live in this crazy high rise and jump out, nigga, in full length fucking minks, nigga, and iced up, nigga, fresh Coke White Forces, nigga, like looking healthy as fuck, looking like he just was out of the country on vacay, nigga, versus being in one of the worst federal penitentiaries in the country. That just tells me, nigga, there's something different. This dude's survival instincts is different. His life experiences is different. He was a millionaire at 19, fam, off the streets. So the shit that niggas really glorify and rap about, like, he could say, I was on some Scarface shit. Like, I'm a legend in my game and what I was doing. Now, I might not condone that shit. That's not something I might aspire to be. But as a kid, nigga, I heard them stories. And I used to think both of them niggas, all three of them niggas was ill. Like, yo, them niggas was some fly nigga. Those are the stories you heard.
Right.
Why would, I get it. That's why I felt like them niggas was, remember when I was going hard, I'm like, bro, they tripping because they gonna play themselves.
Right.
I was thinking about Alpo the whole time because I stay close to this shit, bro, and I was watching Alpo was moving around New York City, nigga, like Dolo. This nigga is, like, riding around with the top down with just a female in the car. Niggas know his body.
Right.
They know what he capable of doing. Ain't nobody running up on that dude. And so in my head, I was like, well, if you're not Rich Porter's family or one of those dudes family that he did something to, who are you?
Right.
And that's what I was saying about 6ix9ine. Like, nigga, he turned on his gang. So, gang niggas turn on each other every day. Be like, who are you? Nigga, he didn't turn on you. Why are so many people that don't live in the streets, that don't aspire to the street culture, why are so many of them? Like, that's what I was annoyed at. Like, why is like the Adam 22s and Vlad TVs and shit like that? Nigga, what do you care about it? Nigga, you gonna tell Vlad you told when Rick Ross and them did what they did to you, nigga, you broke the cardinal rule, nigga, you sued them.
Yeah.
Who are you to get to talk about? Because you could say that you don't act like you a gangster, but nigga, a lot of people would beg to differ. A lot of people say that you do act like you're a little more street than you are. Like you got a little more street credibility than you probably do. So what's the difference? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a weird thing. And I'm just saying that, like, dog, that's the one thing that we got to get out of our culture. We got to snuff that bullshit out. There's a difference between a snitch and, we all grew up hearing don't tattletale.
Right.
That's basically, nigga, now that you grown, don't tattletale. You don't got to tell everything you see. Some shit, nigga, hey, if I see you robbing a store and no victims are involved, I might not tell on you, man. Like, if you go break in a store right now and I'm driving past and I'm like, that store closed, man, he just broke that window. I'm not calling.
Shit, nigga.
But nigga, like, hey, man, if I'm walking into the grocery store and I see you got the clerk at gunpoint, yeah, I might duck off and jump back in the car and call, like, yo, this shit being robbed. I might could save a life. I'm not a snitch. When I was out doing shit I ain't had no business doing and me and my boys got caught, nigga, that was that.
Each other? Yeah.
Yeah, go look at my paper. I ain't never told on no fucking body. But I'm not cool because of that. Like, at the end of the day, it's just like, what situations you putting yourself into? 6ix9ine played himself because he niggas should have never start doing the shit he was doing. But 6ix9ine was a badass little disrespectful heathen way before he ever started saying Treyway. He was getting in trouble and catching cases and doing a lot of the same shit he was doing when he was running around with. They just empowered the shit. But I done had a whole generation listening to my nigga Jimmy. I done had a whole generation listening to motherfucking all these street level rappers, nigga, with a lot of street credibility, nigga, say these things only for the big bad wolf to get out, nigga, and tap them niggas on the shoulder like, yeah, what's up, nigga, I'm home.
Yeah.
Say something. Because Alpo was one of the coolest niggas walking the street before he got locked up. Mm-hmm. So he came back home a cool-ass nigga. And how do you front on a nigga that while he was in prison, he watched you niggas act out his life?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, nigga, you doing the thing I used to do back on 100. Oh, okay, yeah, I see how you got. Oh, I remember I used to do that shit. Like, that's where y'all got that from me. And everyone knows it. There's niggas all around the country that think they dressing like an East Coast nigga because they might like New York style, but they're dressing like Alpo. Mm-hmm. Every nigga in New York wasn't dressing like that.
Right.
A lot of niggas he's a part of that clad in that era that kind of made New York pop.
Dan era.
That made New York pop. That kind of made Dapper Dan because he was the D-boy where all that, that got it to where the celebrities niggas started going to Dapper Dan to buy the shit because they were seeing niggas like Poe like, yo, how you get that Louis bucket? How you get this?
Get that Louis
Because
whole leather outfit?
Yeah, because you got niggas like LT and shit, nigga, that play for the Giants. Like, nigga, I went to every Louis store in the town, nigga. Like, they don't have a goose bubble down jacket with the fur. Like, where'd you get that from?
Dapper Dan.
Oh no, you got to go to Harlem. Then you got to go to Dapper Dan. Oh, okay. Like, can I go over there? Yeah, you good. I'm gonna tell them you coming. That's how that whole shit popped. So, a lot of the hip hop culture that come out of New York that a lot of people like adore from that 80s and early 90s, that's all Alpo and them. And then when you do the math, these niggas was teenagers, fam. They were kids. That movie Paid in Full makes them look like adults. They were kids. That's why them niggas had millions of dollars and was still staying at like their aunts or living with their mom and shit. They were actually kids though. Like them niggas really couldn't go just get houses and homes and shit like that yet. Nope. You know what I'm saying? They had to pay people, nigga, to like set up shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a wild time. Alpo comes from a legendary time, and I brung it up because I was like, man, no one can say this dude's not a hip hop and a street legend.
Right.
But that's where the moral shit get funny because I even heard Freeway Rick say, nigga, that snitching is part of the game. Now I'm not condoning snitching. But what I'm saying is like we're not gonna pick and choose. A culture that picks and chooses what it disciplines ain't a culture at all. It's a mockery. So if we're talking about this for the streets and this for the culture, it's either no snitching
or leave it alone.
Because nigga, like it's a video that pulls up, and this is why this is all tied together. 6ix9ine for whatever reason, probably because he's young and dumb and want to prove I can go back to the hood. He go back to Brooklyn. He back in Brooklyn. Some niggas spot him. Oh, nigga, that's that bitch ass. Niggas pull up, talking spicy, fam. 6ix9ine nigga in the cut like, cut the nigga off like, nigga, do something. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. Now, he wasn't with a hella, I'm sure he had security, but nigga, he was in a car with just one other person. Now, security might have been in the car behind him or something. But nigga, them niggas ain't do nothing.
Of course they do.
And that's my point. 6ix9ine is a multi-million-dollar celebrity. You're not going to go put your hands on him because he snitched on some niggas that you do not know. Some niggas that robbed him, tried to kill him, nigga fucked his bitch, nigga put a hit on his mom. Allegedly. I don't care. I'm not the dude that give him a pass. Oh, they was messing with his baby. Nigga, whatever. Like, nigga, that's hearsay. Like, I don't know about that. I'm just saying, like, all the other shit that reportedly went on, I don't want to. What happened? What up, though?
What's up with it?
That's Bug, man. What up, Duger?
And that's Boogie.
My nigga Young Dupree, man.
What
I'm going to have to pull up on you. That's my, it's my nigga Chrome son.
Oh,
His
okay.
name is Dupree. Not none of the Duprees back up north. Yeah, I was telling him that name is actually popular in Nevada.
Yeah.
It's a big name, and that's his first name though.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's his name. But yeah, like I'm saying, like so like when I see the shit with Alpo, I'm just like, dog, you had niggas on FBI tape talking about super violating 6ix9ine. For Alpo to come home and you niggas to be praising it like nigga like cheesed up, doing because nigga Alpo's a real killer. Ain't nobody fucking with Alpo.
Yeah.
Like, and I knew that. Back in the day, I always knew that. Like, I mean, what this nigga, like, because when they was talking about Alpo might be coming home soon, because he was already reaching out to people that was speaking bad about the nigga on the internet. Like, nigga, he was contacting niggas like, yeah, don't even know what you say. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be home. That's how his son almost fought the nigga from Philly. The nigga, I think his name is Burner or something like nigga. Like, I don't remember his name, but the nigga used to do the CMOS shit. And they was gonna do a celebrity fight because the nigga he built some of his podcasts and platform on shitting on Alpo and talking about snatching his honor and he was dishonorable and this and this and this and he's a rat. And so the nigga was like, bro, you don't even know my pops, nigga, I'll slap you.
Right.
And so they was gonna do the Triller thing, the little before Bosco and whatchamacallit fought. They were supposed to fight. But what happened is is Triller and all the companies, nigga, they was building it up, nigga, doing the internet shit, nigga, promoting it. And then they found out, nigga, who Alpo was. Little Po. Then they found out I was Alpo Jr. I was like, wait, nigga, you're Alpo's son? Because Alpo like kind of like got it back and went to a back and forth verbally with the nigga Burner or whatever his name is. Nigga, I can't think of his name. No disrespect. And so like the promoters and shit got wind of it in New York, and they was like, wait, is that who we think it is? Oh yeah, nigga, this shit is a dub. We're not doing this. There will be no celebrity fight, nigga. We're pulling out. We don't want nothing to do with it, nigga. And that fucked up their little celebrity match. Because, nigga, he's documented in that way.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a wild thing.
Someone was to fight, everybody die, nigga.
Right. And niggas ain't trying to have that. We talk about it briefly off camera, but, man, did you hear the little clip from Jay Prince? Because I'm going to summarize it. We're not going to play it here because I like to keep our little no strike shit jumping. You know what I'm saying? What Jay Prince is saying is that, like, ever since the 90s, allegedly he was supposed to form a super corporation with Puff, like Dame and them, Master P, Suge. All these entities was going to come together with their labels and create a conglomerate distribution setup / labor deal so that they could then print, sign artists, print records, and distribute them themselves. The feds, ever since then, has been on Jay Prince's ass, auditing him, sicking the IRS on him. They've even planted drugs on him, and he actually beat those cases, proving that they planted drugs on him. Janet Reno, a congresswoman, as well as Maxine Waters, 2 females, they literally basically got wind of the story and came to his aid. They just broke tradition and was like, yo, this is wrong. Like, the feds are really targeting this guy on some racist bullshit, and they have nothing here. Because, like, through all the agencies, they had vetted him. They vetted the rap a lot. They vetted his personal funds. And he's been proven to, like, be a upstanding businessman, legitimate businessman. His message was, I think he was getting at these young boys that's getting bread. You see everybody catching a Fed case. You know what I'm saying? I think the feds just hit Dirk. So first somebody goes in Dirk's house, try to kill him, and then now the feds is on him. Like, why are all these rappers catching Fed cases? Do we really think all these rappers are federal level criminals?
No, it's just a good way to get rid of these.
With the RICO Act tied in with the Patriot Act and the new provisions, it makes it so that the federal government, if you're in a gang, you're basically a terrorist. Okay? So if you running around saying gang, and the thing is, we come from a culture of that. So, like, some cats don't even be gang affiliated. Some niggas will start a record label or a company. Okay, what if niggas got ATS tatted on them and a couple ATS chains and became known? All those, that's them ATS boys.
Right, yeah.
To the federal government, nigga, we're a gang now.
A gang,
and they going to start vetting and snooping around like, man, how much was that podcasting deal that they signed? They hadn't even had 5 episodes yet. Is that really a podcasting deal that they got with Fleet TV? They only had 3 episodes up. Mm-hmm. They don't know the disclosures of that. But when you go look at the splits, hey, how do we know?
Right.
How do we know, man? Like, they'll start looking at niggas, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Dre got all kind of equipment. How the fuck he got that? Let's get in the image box, nigga.
Speaking of Flea, I wonder what the fuck Flea be on these days.
We're gonna have to reach out to him. Like, Flea, what's up, man?
You doing, bro?
But yeah, man. Yeah, that's funny, man.
See, your son's still alive.
Yeah, that's always gonna be. I was worried about Flea, man. Like, nigga, did Flea run off with a bag or something? Nigga, you know he's fucking with powerful people. But yeah, shout out Flea, man. Whatever, we out here. But what Jay Prince was saying is, like, be wary of the things you do, like, because they're taking our culture and criminalizing it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So how do you win? Like, if you a nigga like Lil Baby, you come up on the bag, you're hottest thing out, fish grease, nigga. You're making millions and millions and millions of dollars right now, right? You can't lose. But you right out of motherfucking the turf, and Your cousin's a felon. Nigga, your best friend's a felon. Your other homeboy, nigga, the feds is on him, right? Or even if they not, even if they just some regular niggas from around the way, it's only a matter of time before these things start happening because they're in our neighborhoods. They're spying on us. They're looking at us, and they see you pop up, nigga, with a foreign. Nigga used to be over here.
You the leader now.
Used to be over here nickel and diming. Now you over here in the foreign. You're dangerous. Like, what are you doing over here, right? What's going on with these cats? So they start vetting all these cats heavy and criminalizing them based on the fact that the ATS podcast, nigga, even though it's a podcast, we're known as the ATS boys, and they'll tell the world that we disguised it through the podcast.
That's a front.
It's a front. They tried to do it with Hov and with Rockefeller. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. They criminalize these entities. And, I mean, it's something to be said, bro. Like, nobody, unfortunately, is feeling sorry in corporate America for Jay Prince, right? And even in urban America,
White dude tied to rap a lot.
Even in urban America, a lot of people is just like, oh yeah, nigga, like what? He rich. Well, maybe he is selling dope. Or maybe he was rich. But when it came out that he had been audited 8 times and they found nothing by the IRS, nigga, IRS don't miss.
No, they don't.
They Steph Curry with the shot, fam. If the IRS come through, fam, and you did something,
you gonna get.
They gonna catch you.
Yeah.
Every time.
I don't fuck with my
so
taxes, man.
right. So I'm just like, man, if this nigga's beating the IRS, you don't beat the IRS.
IRS beats your ass.
You done heard niggas beating the Fed. He beat the Feds. You don't beat the IRS. So
ask Wesley and Ron Isley, nigga.
Hey, nigga, Lauryn Hill,
Fat
Fat Joe. Hey, Joe, real quick.
You've been waiting to talk about something Fat Joe since our last episode.
Nah, I'm not even going hard on Fat Joe, man. Joey Crack is my guy. I just had to put him in his place, man. Don't be talking about my tribe. I won't talk about yours, brother. Fat Joe had a fucked up situation, bro. Like, cause his tax situation ain't like a lot of people. Like, it opened my eyes. Fat Joe is making millions. He literally was like, it's at the top of his earning career. Like, he's like, I'm killing it, right? He's like, man, he got the little, his words. He got the Jewish tax guy and lawyer, stuff like that, the financier. He's paying them. He said the way the money is going is going through the accounts, right through the motherfucking money people, right? They managing his accounts. They're sending him the receipt, like, okay, we just paid the taxes, like the monthly portfolio. So he's seeing it, okay, IRS day, I pay my taxes here. So he's like, man, I'm paying millions of dollars in taxes, nigga, right? But only they wasn't actually sending the money to the IRS.
They was keeping that shit.
Yeah, so when he found out, he's like, what do you mean? Because they had frozen his accounts. It was like a $500,000 like lien or something, like some kind of like fine. He had to pay that. He paid the $500,000, right? They still don't rectify it. They hold him criminally accountable and take him to jail. So he's like, nigga, they took the $500,000. I had to pay all the back taxes and plus that $500,000, nigga, and they still made me go sit down. Like, nah, nigga, we don't play that shit. You should have knew better. Make sure that the motherfuckers you paying to pay your taxes, and those motherfuckers just got to run off skate, nigga, and just live their life. That's why white collar crime, nigga, if you can get in on it, nigga, hey, it's better than blue collar crime. I'll tell you that. If you're gonna be a criminal, my nigga, go white collar. You feel me? Because he said that in the interview. They was asking us like, whatever happened to those guys? He was just like, nothing. Like, he said, that's why I be telling motherfuckers, them the real gangsters. You know how gangster you gotta be, nigga, to do Joey Crack like that? In New York City?
No type of retaliation either.
Right.
You can't do nothing.
Right, bro, because that
you
nigga
gonna
got
do
like
to the
a
government?
real reputation at one point in time.
Fuck you gonna do to the government?
Like, the feds was on his ass.
Right.
He was the one telling Treyway and them, like, yo, the feds is on y'all. I can already tell you. Just because of the way y'all running shit. Just the way, nigga, the more he gets a #1 record and come on TV and talk about it, and y'all go out there and do some wild shit, and then it's a report of a shooting or a fight, oh, they're on your ass. Because success and recklessness, nigga, that's Tupac.
Yeah.
That's a powerful thing, nigga. That's Marilyn Manson at the height of his career. When you're successful and kind of perceived to be reckless, you're extremely influential.
And dangerous as fuck.
And dangerous as fuck to the status quo of society. And yourself, a lot of times. You feel me? So, I mean, It's just a heads up, man. Like,
Stop bringing 6ix9ine shit on the show, man.
it wasn't 6ix9ine shit. It was Jim Jones shit. But it all correlates. And it goes back to that whole fake culture, nigga. Because I don't like niggas talking that street shit to me.
I know. Yeah.
The streets is dead. Ain't no black and brown gangster, dog. Because if black and brown niggas were gangsters, nigga, it wouldn't be no racist cops, nigga, killing black and brown people.
All right, my nigga.
Don't get me started.
We're not doing that.
All right
right
then,
now.
nigga. Don't get me started, my
We're
nigga.
not doing that.
Don't get me started.
We don't got time
Don't
today.
defend. Don't shoot them niggas no bell around.
We
me,
don't
nigga.
got time today, nigga.
What you got?
Shit.
All right then, nigga. So don't tell me we don't got time, nigga. We got time.
We don't got time today.
Right.
I'm not doing that today.
I need to watch that video again, bro, just to refresh it in my mind, nigga. Today I got time today, cuz. See, that's when you know the shit whack, bro.
Yeah, no. How the dude didn't slap the white boy?
Cause he had the burner. You didn't see that part of the video?
Uh-uh.
Oh, nigga, a lot of people missed that.
I did.
When he went back hard, he was like, remember when you was talking to Whoop and I said I ain't have time because that mother was like, well, I got time today, cuz. Like, that's what he was saying. Like, nigga, today I got time. Cause his other homeboy that was standing there, nigga, he had the Roscoe on him, nigga, tucked out like, nigga.
Don't come up talking shit when you got the burner, nigga.
That's how they do.
Cause then you ain't tough still.
That's how they do.
That's like the nigga.
No.
Back now all of a sudden.
That's how they do.
I know.
None of these niggas are tough without their gun.
It's like that one thing though, when niggas is talking shit and all of a sudden your homeboy grab you, then you just bully with it.
Right.
Like,
No, nigga.
Shit.
Or you be loud as fuck so the teacher come, nigga, or security or whatever, nigga. Like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you got time because you know if I beat your ass like I was gonna beat your ass
That's
day,
why he didn't
you
get
gonna
fired
shoot
on.
me, nigga.
It's because the nigga was like, bro, I'm not stupid. Like,
Because if my niggas had the burner, if you was about to know you had it, nigga, I'm gonna knock this white boy the fuck out. Like as soon as I got time.
Hey, the funny thing was,
shut the fuck up, nigga.
Dude, the funny thing is, bro, I probably would never fight that dude. You know why? I don't even think
in it.
Fuck the stripes. I just don't think that nigga was mentally all the way there. And I'm not even being funny. Like, I think that, like, he might be a kid in his neighborhood that gets bullied possibly, right?
Yeah, somebody put him on real quick.
Nigga, if I told you, if I had $1 for every time I seen a kid mildly retarded, nigga, get put on, excuse me. Mildly off. We don't use that word, right?
Yeah.
My bad, fam.
Jumped all the way off the porch with that one, nigga.
Jumped off the porch. I'm an 80s baby, my nigga. Sorry.
All the way off
my
the
bad.
porch.
A kid that's mildly, you know, that's going autistic or whatever. In the hood, you see a lot of kids like that that think they're in the gang, and a lot of times these cats will use these dudes as crash dummies, and he seemed like that. He seemed like somebody that was around because he's around, and was just, you know, he was on this shit. But it's just still comedy, dog. Like,
nigga, they send in the store. There's still alcohol and shit.
Yeah, bro, it's comedy. Or hold this ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'll never be a hold this ass
or
nigga.
go get him. You know what I'm saying, ass nigga? Like, dog, no, you ain't sicking me nowhere, fam. You know what I mean? Niggas got to work on their hierarchy.
Yeah, I ain't never in my life gonna be a gold hold this ass nigga. Hold these nuts, nigga. Fuck you, mean.
That's a fact.
Got something for you to hold, nigga.
But yeah, man, we don't even gotta go long.
How you feel about this little Rockefeller thing going on right now?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that, fam. Let's talk about that. I think that Jay-Z and Dame got to square up.
They got to fight one time.
Nobody can see it. Them niggas just got to go in one of their mansions in the backyard and just have the brotherly fight that they really been itching to have, nigga. Because the funny thing is, I can't. Oh shit, my bad. I'm wildin'. Was that you?
No.
Oh nigga, look at nigga try to blame it on the next nigga. Like, nigga, I'm wildin'. Is that you?
Try to blame it all on me, nigga.
Oh. But in my opinion, like, you're familiar with NFTs, right? We'll talk.
Oh, non-fungible tokens, yes.
So okay, so the NFT game is popping, right?
Yeah, it's like
everybody
Bitcoin
get on their financial shit. NFTs and Top Shop. Shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Menzel Blesso put me onto the Top Shot. I made my first purchase the other day. I got a couple moments. You feel me? I'm gonna put you onto that too. It's like an NFT but the NBA licensed their shit. So all their film got licensed, and you can buy highlights and trade. Nigga bought it wasn't even nobody crazy. Who was it, nigga? Rudy Gay or something like that. Nigga bought the shit for like 68, sold it for 1,800. And the whole concept behind this market, this new type of market share, is you can't put a price tag on what someone else is willing to pay for.
All right.
And there's no dips and valleys in it like the stock market. So I can buy these moments and sit on them and just wait for somebody to buy them from me. Or I can hold on to them until I think something crazy happens to make the moment worth more money. Like, I'm not trying to sound ill, but
somebody passes away.
Somebody turned left, nigga, end up being a criminal, nigga, in the underworld or something, nigga, and get blackballed. Or, or somebody does something miraculously great. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like if you got any NFT shit with LeBron in 23, you're winning. Or any Top Shop shit with LeBron in 23, but nigga, they know what they doing. Like some of them shits, nigga, some nigga shit is expensive. Mm-hmm. But you can catch some moments for cheap too. Like the one of the joints I got, nigga, is Luka Doncic passing to Jalen Brunson for a 3, but it's really dope because nigga, Luka's in it.
Yeah,
it's an assist from Luka. So if Luka go on to be a top 5 assist guy, nigga, that might come back and that might go up and work. But it gets tricky. It gets tricky. Where was I? What were we talking about?
Jay-Z and Dame Dash.
Jay-Z and Dame Dash when it was the NFT shit. So basically, the only part of Jay-Z's catalog that he doesn't 100% own is Reasonable Doubt, right? Dame is smart business-wise as well, but part of this was spitefulness. Like, I'm mad at you because you got the situation I wanted. That's what it appeared. So, fuck it, nigga. I'm not selling you back Reasonable Doubt. I didn't write on it. I didn't produce on it or anything like that, nigga. Like, you and Biggs put most of the money up, nigga, because y'all were street legends. Mm-hmm. But y'all wrote me into the ticket, nigga, when we was all forming this company. Nigga, we all 3 bosses, right? They all had equal shares. Dame still owns, I think, let's say he owns
33%.
I don't even think it's 33%, dog.
If they own equal, it's 33 for 3 people. It's 33, 33, 33.
I know, but I'm in 2021, I don't think it's equal anymore. Is what I'm saying. I think Dame owns his a percentage of his that original percentage. Because remember, they sold Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying? And then so it was a way for Jay to go around and get his shit. But Dame still had a certain smaller percentage of it. Mm-hmm. And I guess Dame, whole figure, nigga, I'll eventually, nigga, just get that nigga to sell me that. Dame is on, allegedly, to some people, based on what he was projected to be, on a lesser tier financially, right? Still rich, nigga. Still a boss, nigga. We still, nigga, Dusko Poppington supporters over here. But
what a crazy ass name.
But it's dope.
It is. I just every time I see him post, I'm like,
it's just dope, nigga.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
that nigga is hard. Because he used to say shit. Because he's an uptown nigga, bro. They fly.
They say crazy shit.
And he'll be like, when shit was popping, like, boy, this shit, man, what's Poppington? Yeah. What's Poppington, my nigga? Like, and then that nigga just flipped it. Like, yeah, that's an ill name. But anyways, man. I think this is how the story I heard. He got word that your boy Jay about to make a move.
Shares
with the NFT shit. So, nigga, that's the thing. He about to make Reasonable Doubt an NFT, which is hard as fuck.
Buy a song,
but Dame, being the business nigga savant that he is, was like, shit. I'm gonna sell mine. I'm gonna do my own shit. I got a percentage of that. Mm-hmm. He ain't holler at me about it. Like, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. Nigga, I ain't in on it with him. Nigga, I'm going to do my own thing. In the world of business.
Is Jay-Z being petty at this point to not bring him in, though?
You got a nigga that's been going around that used to be your brother, nigga, saying you sold your soul, nigga, you ruined this, you doing that. And, nigga, he said the exact opposite when y'all was doing all those things together. Remember, people looked at Dame as the brains behind the operation. Right. And I think that niggas are really seeing hey, Biggs and Hove ain't no fucking slack either. All 3 of these niggas are giants. Mm-hmm. And they all are brilliant. They're all going to make $1. They all going to have their hands on a culture. But the way they go about it is differently. It's only so long. Jay from Brooklyn, man. Hove a Brooklyn nigga. That's a Brooklynite, and then you got an Uptown nigga. A lot of people don't understand the dichotomy between that.
Right.
But you're talking about polar opposites on the spectrum of like how they hang out, the things they're into. But it's funny because they're New Yorkers, so there's a lot of commonalities there. Right. But at the same time, it's just, nigga, you don't see Hove out.
No, you
like,
don't.
That's not Hove. Like, Hove ain't the one to have all the lights and they said the biggest beast in Rockefeller would be like they doing something and Jay is shooing the cameras away, nigga, and Dame is telling them to come through. Nigga, we Rockefeller. Like, it was a beautiful marriage because Jay needed Dame for that. And it don't hurt if you're Dame, if you got the hottest rapper in the game, that's the guarantee gonna go 12 nigga fucking million every time he come out. So that's why my nigga said niggas talking like they made Hove. Okay.
Make another one.
Make another Hove. And that ain't easy to do. And I think that Dame was arrogant at times, thinking that like, nigga, I did this, I was the one doing this, I could do this. Like, I can do this with whatever, with anybody. And then I think that like Hove, it's probably times where he's like, nigga, I'm sure he miss having Dame around. But the talent is always going to win. If the talent understands the business, what the fuck do you need the businessman for?
Right.
Don't tell me your talent, nigga, is management and doing these things. That's just knowing the task, and there is some talent that goes into it. But at the same time, it should be more like a partnership with the artist anyway. Right. And if the artist knows the business, he can drive and wager things that you can't, because he can go to some of these labels and some of these companies that's being shy on giving you the advance or the money and say, yo, I'll give you 2 albums. Go buy my masters so you can sell them to me, because these niggas won't sell them. You can do that when you're the artist, my nigga. Right. You can leverage, hey, yo, me and my wife, we'll do a duet. We'll do a duet for that movie.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, you can leverage that, because a lot of
you
these
can
artists,
do it as Jay-Z and Beyonce.
A lot of these artists,
or you can do it as a big time artist that owns your masters and has the business acumen. That's the difference.
Which isn't a lot of them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
it's more of them now.
No, the difference is there's not a lot of them that have reached the pinnacle of a Jay-Z. Yeah. But nigga, Yo Gotti, nigga, you can say the same thing about him. He's a Jay-Z nigga that's just not a Jay-Z level rapper and star yet. But nigga, in terms of how they have to get at him when they call him.
No. What I'm saying is, as far as like the 2 albums, when you have Jay-Z star power,
that's what I'm saying.
You get, like, I'm agreeing with you. You get to make that phone call.
That.
Like, hey, you want 2 new albums from Hov?
Nigga, I brung Mike Jackson to Summer Jam.
Go get my motherfucking Master of Reasonable Doubt from the other nigga. Go get my shares, nigga.
Hey, not only that,
and you sell them back to me
for this amount.
Or I'm not giving
nigga, name the price. Like, yo, bro, I need you to go buy those masters over there so I can sell them, buy them back from y'all for this amount.
And
this
we're
much.
Partners on these albums right here.
Right, you know that. You know that. Because
matter of fact, no. 60-40.
Because remember, he was one of the first artists to go and get a publishing deal.
Yeah.
To where it's just like, that's why he was telling Nah, I know who I paid, got Searchlight Publishing, and you was getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the business, nigga. Like, I ain't had, nigga, whatever. So that's where the levels change. Now, Dame doesn't have the leveraging power.
Because he's not a star.
I don't like when I hear people be like, oh, Jay-Z be shitting on Dame. Jay-Z don't never say nothing but nice things about Dame.
Shits on that nigga all the time.
But I know Jay, as a Brooklyn nigga, that don't mean shit. Because Jay is a cutthroat. Right. So, nigga, I guarantee you there's been things that Dame has wanted to get off the ground that Hov was like, dead that shit. Because, nigga, before Dipset made it right with Hov, they was trying to do a Dipset reunion tour. They couldn't get a fucking venue in New York City because they was like, nigga, well, Hov said nah. Hov said don't do it, nigga. And it was certain shit where they was like, oh, nigga, the Dipset gonna reunite at that show? Don't trip. Hold on. I'm gonna send Rihanna and Cole. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Or I'm gonna do it.
I'll pull up. Me and B might do a song. What? That's how he did with Chris Brown. When the Rihanna shit with Chris Brown, that nigga told him, man, B ain't gonna be in attendance, man, if he's performing. That nigga did his Michael Jackson tribute a year later. Because they was like, hey, Chris, man, it's Hov and Beyonce, nigga. Like, what we gonna do? See you next year, buddy. Go make it right with them.
He didn't do anything wrong to them though. They should have stayed out of that one.
Well, nigga, it depends on what you feel like your relationship is with your little sister. If you feel like Rihanna is like a little sister to you, and you've had her in your care, nigga, and you nurtured her, and you see that any nigga has put his hands on her, no, I don't want to hear that shit because I know your character. And if you had that kind of power, that nigga should already know. Oh, I'm not gonna be getting this gig tonight, nigga. I'm losing this contract, nigga. Like some shit you just can't do, fam. You just can't get caught up with. And I'm not saying who's right or wrong in that situation, because I know Chris kind of got a bad deal in that too. But he also, nigga, hey, we're men. So you know as men, hey, you never win when the story involves you putting your hands on her. You never win.
And the way them pictures look, he fucked her up.
But the thing is, that was even foul because remember TMZ got sued for like shopping him up.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't really look that bad. And that sounds crazy. I didn't mean to, you know what I mean? Ladies, old ladies, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Keem is with you. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. Blessings to everybody. Alpo out here. I just want everybody in the streets to know. If y'all not going to say shit. There. Yeah. Look, nigga, because I know y'all ain't saying shit to Alpo. Y'all ain't did under 6ix9ine.
Because Alpo really kill your ass.
So,
6ix9ine ain't going to.
So, now one place I will go off on a limb and say you probably won't see Alpo if you know the history. You probably ain't seeing Alpo in D.C.
Oh,
them niggas in D.C.
going to D.C. He dead there.
Them niggas in D.C. hate
really
Alpo.
Kill that nigga.
He got a lot of bodies out there, and he killed some important people.
Yeah, hella bodies. And
to them.
That's who we snitched on.
You know what I'm saying? All the D.C. niggas. Like, yeah, I ain't telling on Harlem B, because one day I'm going to be out. And what did he say? I'm going to be out one day, and I'm going to be the king when I get back. Nigga, and I need my name to be saucy back in them Harlem streets. I'm not telling on no Harlem nigga. Mm-hmm. I give you everybody else. Now, I don't know how true that was because, you know, Ho said, nigga, Supreme is who he would have been. You know, like, I'm what Supreme would have become if Alpo didn't snitch. So that was definitely a shot, nigga. Like, some of us ain't fucking with you, nigga.
But that's a Brooklyn nigga. He said, I'm going to be good in Harlem.
That's facts.
He said, I'm not telling on Harlem niggas.
That's facts.
He didn't say he wasn't telling on no New York niggas.
Right.
He said, my borough.
And Preem is definitely from Queens.
Yeah,
like,
he said from this borough.
Yeah, that nigga Kenneth with the green eyes. Yeah, man. Get him out of here. He pushing hella
Kenneth
keys.
From Queens?
Yeah. He's a big guy.
That's that
yeah.
nigga. Get him.
Damn, that's fucked up, ho.
For real, he said no Harlem niggas. He never said nothing about no New York niggas. He said no Harlem
so
niggas.
let's talk about this then. Fam, what do you do when the gorilla nigga
is a snitch? Or is what we consider a snitch?
Is a snitch too.
Nothing. Because that nigga will still kill you. And a nigga who's already done time.
Hey, Duga, we're going to work on your game, man. Let's get in the gym. You at that age now. You say you hooping. I'm with you. Let me know. Call me, whatever you need. I'm serious.
Oh, we got, is that it?
Because I got to get a little Jalen on the court, too.
Right.
But, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, because, and I don't want to put my guy out here, man. Like, Brooklyn, well, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Casanova 2 times, bro. It's starting to look and sound like.
He was that guy?
Not, well, he was, I know. But I'm just starting to look and sound like he looking at 6ix9ine like, you know what, nigga? That ain't that bad of a.
It ain't that bad of a rap. I can get out and still be doing shows.
It ain't that bad because he looking at like, nigga, ain't none of these niggas gonna run up on me neither. And it's just like, shit. I don't know, my nigga. If I can get to a bag, you know what I'm saying? I got a little story. So this whole snitching street shit, man, I'm telling you, dog, get you a hobby, get you a beautiful young lady, make love to her, create life. Get you an audio book if you're not a reader. Read a book if you don't mind reading something. Hey, man, start a podcast with a friend. That street shit is dead, man. That street shit is dead, fam. It is. It is.
Niggas is sooner kill their own mama than kill the snitch.
Cause Nick, I'm just saying, like, I'm not. You know me. I'm not wishing nothing bad on the kid, but I thought that like these rules that I grew up hearing from niggas, like, and they always, it's the soft targets that I don't like. Like, fam, if I see another street nigga curse 6ix9ine out from a car, nigga, and I see this little rainbow haired kid, nigga, little ass nigga.
Shut
Like,
you
do
the fuck
something,
up.
nigga.
Yeah.
Suck my dick. Oh, okay.
You ain't, and that's another thing.
Fam.
I don't care how much security 6ix9ine got. You tell me suck your dick. We gonna fight, win, lose, or draw at that
Fam.
point, nigga. You're not.
So it's just one of them things that is funny
Cause
to
a
me.
regular man.
And remember,
ain't finna
I
tell
was
me
waiting for
suck
the
my
one thing.
dick,
I was waiting
nigga.
for the one thing.
Beat your
I was
ass,
waiting for the one thing. And I was like, Dre, I know you was on me like, Keem, what is wrong with you, nigga? We ain't talking about Duke. But I was just like, dog, the one thing I was waiting on, I was like, okay, so if this nigga get out here and he go to a couple different spots, he was in L.A., a nigga went to the Nipsey mural. He didn't disrespect it, but people were just mad that he was there because they heard Nipsey say that he was kind of a clown and didn't really fuck with them in the culture. But he went there, nigga, and in his words, to pay his respects, he said he fucked with Nipsey. I believe that. A lot of people fuck with Nipsey. Just because Nipsey don't like you don't mean you didn't like him. Nigga,
Nipsey, he should have did that because Nipsey got killed by an alleged snitch.
Man, look, all these niggas is snitches. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the fucking $1 million trick right there. Niggas like, oh, and remember that nigga. Once you become a federal witness, a federal snitch, you kind of get an idea of who else is.
Oh yeah, for sure, nigga.
I
They
seen
probably tell you, like, you know that nigga over there snitched too.
Bro,
Right?
that nigga was on Twitter. The nigga said that shit. He was like, them niggas need to stop. These niggas better stop coming for me. I'm gonna start telling all the niggas. Y'all want me to do a list of all the hip hop snitches? Like, nigga, he got. And what did I say? What did we say about Meek? Meek, leave that little nigga alone. You can't out internet this nigga.
Yeah, he's that new generation. Bro.
You can't, dog. If you ever get into an argument with a 19, 21-year-old on the internet, nigga,
I don't get in
dog, let
with
that
trolls
shit
on
go,
the internet,
fam.
Nigga. I don't, because
these niggas about to hit you with gifts. And all type,
the gifts hurt.
Come
the
on,
gifts,
bro. I don't got time for that shit.
They're spicy with them gifts.
They know what they doing.
They'll make you want to find a nigga and beat his ass over some
and you
gifts,
over here
nigga.
trying to look for one. You mad?
And
You're
this
tight.
nigga just got him on
Come
point,
on, my
nigga.
nigga.
He hitting you with the
Come
bing,
on,
bing,
bro.
bing, bing,
And all you can say is you wouldn't say that shit to my face, and they love that.
Oh yeah.
Because they know they getting to you, dog. Once I peeped that, I'm like, oh, I seen when that nigga got at Ebro. And I was like, oh, bro, this nigga Ebro should just leave him alone. But Ebro tried to outspice him on Twitter. And nigga, he had about a month at his expense, nigga. And all it did was drive his numbers up. Mm-hmm. These young cats is anti-establishment, anti-tradition. Don't tell a nigga, don't start the conversation off like, oh, back in the day, that never would have happened. Nigga, all right, this ain't back in the day, nigga.
And we don't even know it back in the day.
And we used to feel like that. Because remember, Ye was even saying that. He was like, well, nigga, this is my day. Old folks talking about back in my day. Well, nigga, this is my day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't trying to hear that shit. And neither is these young niggas. I don't want to hear that shit. So that stop snitching shit, as much as it break my heart, because I'm from a certain culture and shit like that, like, damn, you ain't supposed to tell on nobody.
I wonder if Cass is going to tell.
Fam. So let's just go over the quick details of his case, nigga. Casanova is tied up. Back to what I was saying about the fucking RICO cases and these fake ass RICO cases and under this Patriot Act with the new RICO like statutes. Casanova, because he's the one making the bread, he's famous. There are two things. They're saying that he's marketing the gang. So he's in the marketing department because he's famous and he calls himself Big Ape. And he has apes on his records and in his videos, right? In his imagery. He's marketing the gang, promoting the gang. That's one of his charges in the RICO. The other charge is Casanova posted as a felon from New York a picture of a gun. Fam, you just got done smashing a beautiful woman every night, eating fucking chef-made food. Nigga, you in new drawers, new socks. Now, everybody know what it feel, how fresh you feel when you got on some new drawers, new socks, B. You in that every day. You're living in some fat shit. You're traveling around the world. You're seeing the finer things in life. Yo, you at Hove's house, nigga, for the fucking Rock Nation brunch. And based on gang street culture, which ain't nothing but, you know, what I feel, the new KKK shit, gang street culture, you're supposed to stick around. And you facing niggas 6ix9ine numbers, right? You supposed to stick around and not do anything that they offer you to do to come home. For what? To die in prison? Right. Hey, fam, I'm the nigga that's about to be.
Yeah, we know his rap career ain't over.
I'm the millionaire. So peep this shit, nigga. I'm going to get out.
Right.
And I'm going to hold you niggas down. Y'all ain't going to ever be hungry in this bitch. You do? I got you. If we really talking bond and loyalty and street shit, because Hove has somebody go sit down for him. Nigga Big has somebody go sit down for him. Like, that's real street. That's real niggas. That's real homies, real bond, real friends.
Big didn't have nobody sit down for him. That nigga just sat down because he knew who Big was finna be.
That's what I mean.
Like, nigga,
Both of them. Neither one of them asked somebody, yo, take this from me. But
like,
they looking at the situation like, nah, nigga, you about to take off. Like, yeah, bro, I'm going to hold this nigga. I'm going to eat these real quick. Pause. Let me eat these real quick.
When I get home.
I know you. When I get home, now all of a sudden, Emory Jones, nigga, 2 months out of prison, like 6 months out of prison, is managing Akon. Yeah. Nigga, you was selling dope, nigga, when you got locked up. You ain't have no business management skills. You don't think that was a favor for Hove from Hove? Like, I'm gonna give you this money, Akon. I need you to pay it to him as your manager. We know the game. Then next thing you know, nigga, you start seeing the paper plane shit. Yep. That's them. That's him and Big. Like, so it's the conglomeracy, man. It's about putting your. I put my niggas on. My niggas put their niggas on. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think Casanova should do? Like, don't tell me the street shit, because I know the street shit. Because, nigga, when I was facing a case, nigga, these niggas was coming in my cell to offering charges, reductions and shit. I didn't tell, right? That's documented. Shout out to my Codies. We'll never be Codies again because I don't live a life of crime.
I don't know I'm not even going to speak on it because I don't know what he should do. I think if he tells, he's going to be just fine.
This is okay. Let me frame it better, because I'm kind of, that's kind of fucked up to put you out there like that. What do you think he should do, nigga? Like, nigga, what I'm trying to say is though, like, under today's terms, seeing 6ix9ine out and doing what he doing now, don't make no mistake about it.
What do I think he should do?
Now, hold on,
let me explain this to them, because I can answer this question now. What do I think he should do does not reflect what the fuck I would do.
Okay, I respect that.
What I think he should do, in light of what the culture is right now, he should tell. Because he'll get out and still have a great fucking career ahead of him.
So the thing is, one of the things against him is
think
that
about it, all the young niggas like Cass. Older niggas like Cass too, but he's got a young crowd.
Yeah, he young Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna have that same love. It'd be the same if
I don't know.
Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. It'd be the same if Pop Smoke snitched. As much fucking power as he was generating in that little bit of time, niggas would have never stopped fucking with Pop Smoke.
Yeah, because what niggas do, they would have made it. They would have made fucking with him. They would have made excuses.
Right.
They like, oh nigga, he ain't staying. All that's fake paperwork. All that's whoop, 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 all that's this, that's that.
Or just like Lil Danny, he wasn't built like that. He just ended up in this life.
Damn. Yeah.
Niggas with that much motherfucking star power, you kind of.
Because look at the people that
it's the same
Snoop,
thing with jail
50,
time.
they all escape those type of allegations.
It's the same thing with jail time. If you got that kind of star power, you kind of can rewrite the narrative. You can make any narrative fit you. 6ix9ine is owning the rat snitch
narrative
moniker and is winning.
Because that's what I was going to say. When I remember I was tripping, I'm like, bro, I know we don't want to talk about this shit, but I'm like, nigga, did you see this fucking footage from this nigga's show in Miami?
Yeah, he's winning. Niggas, they're still selling out shows to go see him. And they're not going to see him to troll him.
He was crowd
surfing. They're
surfing.
going to see him to listen to his music.
Hey, the funny thing is, I wanted to see, like, well, what music is he going to do? That nigga said, when the cops pull up on you. No, he said, when the cops pull up on me, nigga, I don't know what happened. Nigga, they finished it. I don't know what happened. He was like, nigga, when the cops pull up on you, nigga, the whole crowd, you gonna get the ratting? Nigga, I was like, nigga, this is the Matrix, bro. Like, the shit that we grew up with, dog.
And think about that line. Like the line he said, when cops pull up on me, I don't know what happened. When they pull up on you, nigga, you're a rat, nigga.
But this the funny part about it. In the interview, the nigga was like, I ain't gonna lie, fam, I was in jail thinking like, damn, I whole said that nigga. I was that nigga. I said that in one of his hottest songs.
You gotta think of that line,
and he laughed. And so I was thinking to myself, like, bro, is this nigga gonna perform that? Like, you can't perform that, nigga.
No,
That
he
nigga
is because he's the ultimate troll. He's throwing it in the face of
crazy, dog.
everyone. Like, I'm here still. I snitched. I told. I'll tell again.
Nigga.
I'll tell again.
Though you
and
didn't see
I'm
the
still
shit.
Gonna be
the nigga
good.
was on the shit on London, Logan Paul, whatever. It's like it's a little thing. They asked him. The dude just asked like, "Look, man, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, when did you know that like, when did you get to the point where you were just like, man, fuck it, this is what I got to do?" And you know, of course, niggas gonna give you the like, man, I tried to do this and I was gonna do this and then that. That nigga was like,
as soon as I got in,
bro, that nigga looked at that nigga like, oh no, soon as they handcuffed me, bro, I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm telling this shit's whack. That nigga said as soon as they closed the thing, that nigga was looking around like, dog, he was in FCC Brooklyn, nigga, like,
I'm telling
nah, nigga.
This is not
hey, yeah, man, call them niggas back, man. Yeah, wait, man, yeah, like we
I
can
know
talk.
everything, nigga.
We can talk, nigga. Well, literally, y'all already know everything, nigga. I'll just confirm it, nigga. Like, yeah, fuck it, so I can go home. Cause this shit is whack.
You talking 40-something years, nigga?
Nigga, it was 56.
56, yeah.
This is the thing. He copped to 56. So
and
at
he's what, 22, 23?
yeah. So so when he was on the stand, he was already guilty. Look, this is the fucked up thing that niggas don't know about this snitch shit. They could have waited like, after the trial, right? Boom. They could have been like, you know what? We felt like he knew more information than he held back. We're not giving him his letter. I forgot what the letter is called, but it's basically like the feds say, okay, he did enough to get you know what I'm saying, so we can knock his shit off. But if they don't give you that letter after you testify, no, nigga, you've already admitted to 56 years worth of shit. You're not going to court or nothing, nigga. You're just going to your cell.
Go back to the cell with so much time served.
When niggas was like reporting it, like, man, 6ix9ine is telling and saying shit he don't even got to say. That's why he was doing that. Like, oh yeah, no, her name was Cardi B. Yeah, she's a blood, different gang set. Fuck that. Because I ain't going to let you niggas come back after I testify, nigga, and disgrace myself and be like, why didn't you let us know that Cardi B was a blood? Or so-and-so was a known this. You knew that. Like, they could use that against you to not give you your letter. You already disgraced yourself, put your family in danger, and now you about to die in prison? Like, nah, nigga, once I get on this stand, I need to make sure, nigga, I'm going home. And it is what it is. When Casanova sees that video of 6ix9ine in that parking garage talking shit, eating a sandwich like, y'all rappers can't do this. And he had all them foreigns, nigga, looking like now-laters. Hey, bro, you're lined up for that right now. Mm-hmm. You're lined up for that, bro. Like, you be at the Rock Nation brunch right there with Hov. Like, and right there around Beyonce and them. Like, you one Beyonce feature away, nigga. You one whole feature away. Do you think he's going to get that ever
again, though, if he snitch?
He's Rock Nation, nigga. Like, yeah. And the thing is, Hov can't drop that nigga because, nigga, Desiree Perez, nigga, is a former informant. But if you go do the research, she was, look, this is why I never believed in that snitching shit. Like, the whole concept, nigga, is remedial. Because there's certain situations that they'll do to you, especially when you're young, black, and in this game, man. They took that girl, nigga, from New York City, nigga, and took her to South America and put a wire on her and was like, nigga, if you ever want to see your kids, nigga, and if you want your baby, that man that you love, to not do 1,000 years, nigga, this is what you going to do. We going to set up these buys, and you going to go in there, nigga, and sell them. To me, nigga, that ain't the same as snitching. A forced informant, nigga, is a lot different. And we know the feds do that. See, they do that to some of these motherfuckers. Some niggas get caught up in shit. They know some shit, and the feds will just move on them because they ain't got no army behind them. They're not untouchable, and coerce them illegally to do some shit that can cost them their life. Because the shit that got smoked, nigga, they just wouldn't have told nobody. Shit have just been another girl from nigga New York City missing. Like, that's that, fam. So that whole situation is different. And then when you look at the motherfucking players, Jay-Z was a young dude in that game, just getting out the game. Those might have been people that he fucked with. And I can't tell a nigga, because once you out the game, you should be out the game. If you don't sell dope no more, and you don't gangbang no more, then all you really need to concern yourself with is tattletales, nigga. Right. Niggas that at your place of business might tell that you took a 30-minute extra lunch. Or a motherfucker that said that nigga like to give you a parking ticket because you parked the wrong way, nigga, some shit like that. That's all you need to concern yourself with. Why do you care if a nigga is telling on their so-called criminal enterprise? You don't know the inner workings. You don't know what happened. You don't know that if they snitching is the reason why this nigga got pinched. And they all tell on each other, fam.
Do you know what's crazy? Talking about telling. I saw a video a couple months ago about some dude in Reno, nigga. Cops went in his house, nigga. He starts singing, like nigga sitting there smoking a cigarette. Like, look, I know about this person and then that person over there doing that, and you know the motherfuckers over there doing
How
this
long
and all
ago
this.
was
This was like 2-3 months ago.
Damn, fam. What's his name? You know his name? Okay.
I don't even know the white dude's
Hey,
name.
we got to talk about Reno.
The
right now,
homie,
'cause
the
nigga,
homie personally just somebody who posted it, and the nigga is just he's telling, and he's doing the 6ix9ine. He's telling on people that aren't even involved because he know if he don't tell enough,
I'm telling
he's
everything.
still going to jail, nigga.
Bro, Reno is full of fucking CIs, nigga. I'm gonna tell you that Reno is full of CIs, like because Reno has Nevada is. Nevada is. I'm not shitting on the no. Las Vegas too. Because what happens is you have the suburban class of like drug dealers. You have the kids that got wealthy parents, nigga, that really shouldn't be doing the shit in the first place, but it's cool and it's convenient. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's a way for them to like be middlemen to the people in their community and shit. Like so and so.
Way to stick it to their parents.
So and so got all the shit and whatever, right? So they do it. Our nigga is just a good business plan. Right. Like fuck it, I can do this. I can make some money doing it, right? So, with all that being said. What happens when they get pinched is totally different than what happens if me and you get pinched. They're getting certain liberties, fam, that we're not necessarily going to get. And it's not just a race thing. It's wealth, nigga. Like, because if you got money and you're in a certain class, they're going to be like, okay, well.
Because say me and him get arrested, right? And he's rich. Even though he's darker complected, dreads and shit.
Oh yeah, no, I got money.
Treat him with a whole.
Hell
they
yeah.
Call his parents like.
Fam.
Parents probably know the chief.
Hey,
all
don't be
types
politically
of shit.
involved either.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, you'll be in a separate cell away from everybody and shit.
And I'm getting the book thrown at me.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to take my weight of it.
Yeah, I'm getting both charges. Like they.
Yeah, bro. Like I might not even be there, nigga, when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? Like so. It's a cold game.
I get out, this nigga been home for 12 hours.
Yeah, man. Like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That sucks. So
took him to eat and all
kind of shit,
like,
my nigga.
Yeah,
you back at nigga. He fucked. Y'all did the same thing though.
Yeah.
So and it happens every day, man. So
He's gonna sit in court right next to each other. I get hella years to get time served.
That would suck, bro. For you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd be like, damn, that sucked. They did my nigga dirty. I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna be on a soapbox and be like, nigga, take me too.
Nah.
The only way I'm doing that is if it reduces the time. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna I'll do some Bobby Shmurda shit for a dear friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? But maybe not. Because, nigga, I tell people all the time, like, I was calculated with my life of crime, the short life it was. I knew I had a small window to do shit that was illegal and try to make a come up. Because after that, I knew age-wise, nigga, I go do a 10-year bid, it's over.
Yeah, you do 10 years now, nigga.
Come on.
Fucking in your mid-40s, nigga.
Dog, I can't do that.
Late 40s,
right.
Damn near 50.
The fuck out of here. I'm not coming out, nigga, like young and cool. Like, oh, yo, that's my boy. He just got out. Nah, nigga, I'm coming out like an old-ass nigga, like, with no skill set. Who's hiring me? Like, oh, you just a loser.
Podcast time done went past you.
Everything, fam.
Podcast is over.
You done blew up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, all kind of shit in this bad. Like, yeah, nigga.
How shitty would that feel? You're watching me blow up and shit on
in
TV,
jail,
just in prison.
Fam, this is the thing though. You don't want to like.
And if it was only, say, if it was only like 2 months
after,
like we was 2 months close to blowing this.
Well,
shit
you know, one of the niggas
up,
from
bro.
the Central Park 5 that like, or was it 7? Whatever.
Central Park
5, yeah. Central Park 5. Like one of those dudes was like. Basically, about the like this rap had just kind of started blowing up and shit, where niggas was getting deals and shit. Mm-hmm. But this nigga had like a whole rap deal lined up. I forgot what rap crew he was with, but they ended up being like a legendary rap crew. Like he was nigga one of the main niggas in the crew, and just was at the house kicking it that day with some neighborhood friends. The other dude's dad told them all to go to the park, get off the block, because the cops was rolling around harassing niggas. Just go to the park, man. And they went over to the park, nigga, and got accused of raping a girl, nigga, and did all that time. And that fucked his whole rap career. Like he was supposed to be nice and was gonna be like a dude.
Bitch.
Fam.
I kill her.
Fam.
I'm sorry. You should have never lied on me. Now
everybody gotta go. Well, no, the
now
thing is,
you
no,
gotta
hold on.
die.
In fairness to her, This is what's crazy. She's carried on the lie, even though she's gotten the like evidence and shit that suggested that she was raped by solely like that one guy. Because it's been lucrative. She's written books.
I'll kill her.
She gets
like,
speaking
bitch,
engagements.
you're getting paid
but
off this.
but the thing is
your parents, bitch.
the thing is like during the attack, she was brutally like knocked out. Like she didn't know.
It doesn't matter if you've had all the evidence now and is pointing at it, and you're still on that. I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
But hold on though, and I'm not shooting her no bail. I'm just wanting like the right people to be held responsible.
The judge,
But think about this though, you got motherfuckers like Donald Trump and
Trump,
prosecutors and all these other politicians like literally telling you this is a lie. Like this is some liberal lie. This is like them playing the race card. You were a victim. They did this to you. Like, and some people are prepared and trained and indoctrinated to listen to the authorities. They believe if the cops say something, there's motherfuckers right now. A cop can come in and lie on their kid, nigga. They know their kid has never broken the law, is a good kid. They'll jump up, nigga, and automatically believe the cop. You seen that shit too?
It's a fucking cricket.
Oh no, that's because you're over here in this new development. Hey, they good luck. Don't kill it.
Fuck that.
You gotta grab it and swallow it. Pause. You don't do that, fam. You don't do that. No, I'm just playing, nigga. Right there. That nigga's looking at me like, no.
Fuck did I do that at? That would have been nigga the worst. I had worse luck in history then.
Oh, he gone now. You ain't gonna get him, fam. Hey man, Peter, I don't want no smoke. I ain't kill him.
Fuck you. PETA's for animals. It's an insect.
Oh, so insects ain't animals?
No, nigga. Not even the same fucking category.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
When has PETA ever fucking helped out fucking insects? Anyway.
I'm on this percolated. Oh yeah, new music. Pop Smoke had a new album come out posthumously. I'm not really a big fan of the over posthumous albums, but I'll probably take a listen. See what the kid had in store for us. It's heavily featured.
It has to be.
Right. Who else came out? Somebody else came out with some new shit, man. Y'all go check your shit. Find out who's new and hot. Snow Allegra, I love you.
The fuck is that?
Oh, Snow, I ain't never put you on the Snow. She's an R&B artist, man. Dope as fuck. Out of Canada. Yeah, man, I'm looking for her. But that about wraps it for me, bro. I don't got nothing else on the docket. If you got something else you want to throw in. If not, you know what we could do.
That's another episode of the Always Talking Shit Show in the book. I'm your host, Talkin.
It's your boy Keem Sincere, man.
And like always,
Fuck how you feel. Get out your feelings.
fuck how you, yours, and everybody feel. And we out.
You always
Talk your
talking
shit.
shit show.